Soren pissed Taz off with that bullshit, 3 melon bullshit, and he suplexed them both off the
It's not melon, it's
edge to the
melon.
depths.
Thank you very
I don't give a
much.
shit.
You have to respect his Elvish language, son.
No, I don't.
You totally do. Trust me. All right. Now that the gang's all here, I guess we can do a sort of a quick recap. And then I went ahead and it's not mad detailed or anything, but I made a little handout that I'll update over time called Current Leads. And it's just going to be a sort of bullet point thing. That way, in 1 or 2 sentences, you can look and say, okay, this is something we should keep in mind. Names, locations, that sort of thing. But last we left off, you all had claimed that magically concealed sewer hideout under Waterdeep as your own, and spent the night resting and cleaning things up. Did you all want to stay the whole night? I don't remember if that was ever mentioned. You wanted to do a full long rest, or?
No, I went back to my mansion.
All right. When you went there, did you all want to pass the day and rest up, is what I was asking, through the mansion or wherever else?
I mean, Taz would have stayed at the thing because he was, mostly the one cleaning up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely there hanging out.
All right. So some time passes, you all can restore your things. You sort of spend the night there cleaning up. And for those of you that decided to stay at the hideout, you're awakened by the sound of screeches and skittering and clawing and that sort of thing. And upon investigating, you realize that because the magic has been reactivated, your dear friend Splat isn't quite sure where you're at, but he's trying to get your attention, and so he's just calling out and making different noises. He's way down below you all, probably at least a good 20 or 30 feet on the sewer floor.
So, what's our next move?
I guess heading to Baldur's Gate.
Well, I remember there's also a wizard around here, west of the city of the dead, who's one of the last remaining wizards. Maybe he has some knowledge. Maybe he wants to come with us. I don't know, but him being here is probably not a good thing.
Oh, are you gonna North Spawn?
I'm not there.
Neither am I.
Oh, well, I guess we should meet up with our friends first and take the passage up and head over.
Ignore the big 7-foot rat that's trying to get your attention.
Oh, what? I missed that part.
Oh, yeah. So you all, what wakes you up after your night of cleaning? A lot of scratching and skittering and screeching, and you realize that after a moment, because the magic has been reactivated, your buddy Splat actually has no idea where you're at, but he seems to be trying to get your attention. And after some time, he gave up calling for your names and just tried to start making enough noise to echo throughout the sewers. He's probably a good 20 or 30 feet below you.
Oh, I'll like head out the front door and scream, "Splat! Splat! Where are you?"
I walk down to where he is.
He just freezes, and then he kind of falls back and looks up, partly in terror, partly in amazement. And this is sort of alleviated as Taz shows his face and walks down there. But he turns to you, Taz, and he says, yes. My friend, didn't know where you were. You see, I don't need much sleep, so I spent the night running through the sewers, and there's bad news.
What's the bad news?
Those pesky plumbers have come down and they think some of their supplies are missing, so they might come through here, but apparently you all know a very good hiding place, so I don't know where the building went. And he looks very confused.
It's a magic house, actually, so you won't be able to see it. It's invisible to you.
Oh. Yes, I see. Well, in that case, just be careful when you're down here. The plumbers, they're very, very cranky. They get in bad moods.
What do they actually want, though? Like, what's their problem?
Well, I've heard some things that normally they just come down here for their supplies and they take care of the sewers, but lately there have been thieves in the supply room, but some of them think that it might be people within the guild. So somehow or another, things are getting taken away. Crates, those boxes they have in there, they keep disappearing. But no one knows where they've gone. I've tried to find the people, but they just come and go. Sometimes they have these... They look like purple towels around their necks, and they wear them. And he kind of points to some of the clothes that you're wearing, Soren, sort of the puffy collars and things, and you can ascertain that he's either talked about a scarf or a cloak or something along that line. And he says, but they don't come around too often. The ones in purple, they tell the other ones what to do, and they get these very, very strange boxes within boxes. They take apart the boxes and find more boxes. And they go out the way they came in.
Should we pay them a little visit? I mean, we should gather our friends first, but maybe we can sneak out.
I would say so.
Yep. So there are plenty of ways to get out of the sewers, but unless you want to find another entrance, you do have the rope ladder that leads out of your little hideout.
Yeah, I mean, let's try that.
Okay. You all heading up then?
Yep.
Oh, wait, breakfast first. Did you make anything?
No.
No, the other guy, ogre man.
I don't know if Rave's
orc. He's not here?
Huh?
Well, Rave's character. I don't know if Rave's character is here.
This guy.
Yeah, did you make breakfast?
Did you?
I'm whipping up right now. I had to make sure this place was clean.
All right, then give me a cooking utensils with Dex.
Nat 20.
Booyah.
Damn.
So you make one of those Denny's breakfast platters, basically. And you all are very, very inspired by this hearty meal. gives you some motivations. In fact, I'll say for anybody that partakes in this, for the next 8 hours, you'll get a nice little +1 to your wisdom saves.
Ew.
Because he just did such a good job. And after you all eat breakfast, yeah, I presume you're all just going to head out to the rope ladder, one after the other.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move us over back to the map because you come out of the entrance and it sort of leads up. You climb this rope ladder and you're in what looks like a small cellar, and you uncover a trap door with hay laid over it. And as you claw your way out of there, you notice that these big 2 cellar doors have been locked from the inside, and you remove the lock and open it, and you find yourself in a little rinky-dink, nothing out of the ordinary alley and Waterdeep. Right around there. Oh, yep, right around there.
Yes, first things first is find Lawrence and what's his face.
Yeah, the rich guy. Yeah, that one. I really don't remember your character's name, Toki.
It's easy. It's 3 letters.
Trey. I don't know.
Pat.
Core. Finn. Tim.
Yeah.
Matt.
Tom.
Pat.
Oh no. But I think from what I recall, you all remember, you were told where it's at, or if nothing else, you can ask around, you know the name of the place. So
Well, we were there, so I remember the North
Yeah.
Ward and the mansion itself. I just don't remember what it was called.
Some Rose.
Sorry.
it's called the Black Rose Mansion. You all are able to make your way up there, and Lawrence and Ty, you all are awakened by, or maybe not awakened, but you're alerted by knocking at the door as our fellows here have managed to come up to the gate, but they haven't quite been let in yet, and they await your answer.
George goes and lets them in.
All right, so you all are ushered in by our fancy butler here, and the party reunites.
So, how'd you guys fare off?
The same way I always do. Nice and comfortable.
I have to agree.
So, sorry, we'll probably have to fix something in the sewers. And so you're gonna have to get dirty again. I know you don't like that.
So the Cellars and Plumbers Guild is pretty close to the Trades Ward. The actual main office, I guess you could say, the building, the guild house, is around just a bit north of where you all came out. We'll say it's around there, where that sort of cross section is. And you can go in there, and it's free to visit, but you get about as far as you would in an office building. You just kind of got to go up front, and you have to give some reason as to why you're let in. But you all definitely know where it's at. It's not hard to find. And then obviously you all know where the storeroom for the guild is because you've been
there. You're cutting in and out for me.
Oh, hold up. All right, how are we doing now?
It might be me. I just noticed I'm in the red. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right, how's it doing?
All good.
All right, so what I had said is that you all know that the Cellars and Plumbers Guild does have a regular guild hall. It's around this part right here, next to the Trades Ward. But you would get about as far as you would in, say, an office building, which is you could pretty much get in the front room, and then unless you had some reason to be let in, you would not be allowed in. You would have to give a reason, get past the security. So, in other words, unless you have an appointment or business, then they're not really going to let you in, seeing as you're not members.
Well, I'm sure we can make up an excuse once we're there, but gotta figure out what's going on. Togi, I can like very clearly hear you playing video games.
I know, right? Coming up on the flank, man.
It's so loud.
That's actually not me. I'm watching somebody else play a video game in my room.
Nice. So, I should mention this again. I should have it written down within the leads anyway, but other than, unless you think the Sellers and Plumbers thing should be resolved soon, then fortunately for you all, the only thing you know of that's time intensive or has any sort of time limit on it really is the excavation. You know, that's a decent journey, and you have somewhere between a week and a half before it's supposed to go down. But everything else here, as far as you know, is not a huge deal on time.
Excavation?
Yeah, there's an excavation. I'm not sure if the party ever explained it to you all after you joined, but the last thing that had happened to the party after they had left the forest up north is they were told that the same people who are apparently trying to sort of stalk the party and stir up all this conflict, and the people that are indirectly or maybe directly, depending on how far their reach goes, are making life difficult in Neverwinter and now encroaching on Waterdeep, are trying to excavate some sort of magical ruin pretty close to the Dragon Coast, which is east of where Baldur's Gate is. And the apparent time that it's supposed to take place is about a week from now. And that's about the only place you know of where you could actually find this group of people. Other than that, they're just kind of shadows. They pop up and leave in different areas. So it's the question of whether you all want to stay in the city and do things, or if you want to head out.
Yeah, I mean, this whole plumber thing, not that important in the grand scheme of things. We really should head south as quickly as possible.
So you're not worried about them discovering your very new base?
Well, it's invisible.
Just because it's invisible doesn't mean it's undetectable.
To basic plumbers, I think it might be. They're not that smart.
Okay, whatever.
Like, they're not magically intuned.
You don't know that.
Why would
What-
plumbers
what-
be magically intuned?
Because everything in this world has magic.
Well,
Aren't you going to buy
to
the
some extent.
warehouse?
I don't see the point of people are just going to let it be discovered.
He does have a point. You're right in
we
that
should try and
plumbers
take care of
probably
that.
wouldn't be able to discover it, but you do know that there are more than just plumbers in the guild right now, so.
Oh yeah, because fucking what's his face is working for them. Maybe,
Beryl Strauss.
Earl Strauss. All right, we should just go kill that guy. Fuck that guy. He's been a thorn in our side this whole time. Maybe we
unless
should
you
just.
have a way to talk to the plumbers to get them to stop looking in the sewers.
I don't know what the right answer is here. You know.
Well, we should buy that warehouse so that there's no reason for people to be in that warehouse. And then we should get somebody to patch up that fucking hole in the sewer so their supplies can stop being stolen.
Oh, well, let's go off of that plan up to the Builders Guild, Sewage Plumbers Guild.
Wait, I thought you already did buy the warehouse and we started moving shit.
Nope. I'm still waiting for Kenji to tell me my net worth.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
give
yeah,
you a
that's
net
right.
worth. The problem is it's going to take time for this stuff to happen because it's not going to be a short thing to sell property and buy another.
Yeah, you need lawyers in the city to get involved. It's like very formal.
Or I could just pay a few bribes to the actual guilds and they can, forego all the paperwork and have me cited as a resident in probably a week.
Yeah, grease enough palms.
All right, let's go to the guild then. And tell them what's what.
All right, you all head over, and it's not quite busy yet. Looks like it's going to pick up within the hour, but for now it's pretty quiet. So you're able to get in, and you arrive at what seems to be a front desk, and this board, looking not very enthusiastic and sleep deprived middle-aged man is sat at a desk, and he's writing something on paper, dipping a quill and ink every now and then. And he looks up at you all as you approach. In fact, he doesn't look up at you all until you reach the desk. And once you reach the desk, he spends a few moments writing before turning his eyes up. He just glances at you for a second and returns to writing, and doesn't say anything.
I just like knock on the desk.
He looks up again and says, "What is it?"
Oh, we have business here.
Yeah, you just went dead silent there. What was that?
We have some business we need to conduct. Who's in charge?
What sort of business?
Like plumbing and building business.
Property acquisition?
Property acquisition. Well, normally you would be able to make an appointment, but person's not in right now, so you'll have to wait. And he says, if you'd like, I can give you a ledger. You can sign it, and you'll be on the list. But until he comes back, you won't be able to speak to him.
Is there anyone else that will work in this stead?
He lets out a sigh and says, unless you want to try and find contractors yourself, then there's really no one better for property acquisition than Mr. Strauss, but he's away on a business trip.
Do you know where he is?
Didn't
Where
say.
he's going.
Headed east.
East it is.
I thought you said west.
I will stab you.
Boo.
What was it?
I thought you said west. I will physically stab you through this mic, Mark.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
He says just headed east, probably to some city or another. I don't know. It's above my head. Should be back in 2 weeks' time.
It's above his pay grade.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
Well, maybe you can help us with something else. We noticed that you're having some problems in the sewers.
You noticed.
We heard word of mouth. Some of your workers talk more than they should in bars,
How can you blame them?
Anyway, we overheard your problem and we think we might have a solution.
And what is that?
Extra work, extra money to help fill up all the holes in the walls and the sewers, prevent people from stealing, provide security in there.
Are you looking to join the guild, or are you trying to offer a contract?
I
More
have this
like
wonderful
subcontract.
invention called concrete.
Concrete. Sorry, Soren, what was your answer?
But I don't know. We're offering to help you.
I stepped forward and I was like, "You're not helping at all." I offered my expertise to the Plumbers Guild as a member to join, and I place my the starting fees to get initiated on the desk.
All right, it's only a few gold. I don't remember the exact. Something like 10 gold, I think. So you just for yourself, or did you put more than one person's?
I'll put some down for tags as well.
That's already part of the smithing guild.
It doesn't hurt to be part of more than one guild.
But I
I'll
don't
do it
want to.
too. Just so they don't ask questions every time I come in and out in the sewers.
He raises his brow and kind of looks at you all and says, "Well, some of you seem like plumber material. Others not so much, but if the money's good." And he picks up one of the coins and bites on it a little bit, make sure that it's steady and stable. And he starts
It's been poisoned.
He starts to scoop it into and divide it into pouches, and he says, he pushes a paper forward and he says, "Sign some names. We won't have anything for you today, but we'll go through the process. You'll hear from us soon. Until then, congratulations. You're honorary wannabe members of the Plumbers and Cellars and Plumbers Guild of Waterdeep."
What do we have to wait for exactly?
Well, there's a bit of an issue right now in the sewers. So all of our supervisors and trainers are out, but he kind of looks at you all and thinks about how many questions you've asked and how many questions you'll probably ask again. And he says, "You know what? Don't worry about the paperwork. Just head on down. They'll deal with it."
Yeah. Thanks.
So money talks, and he sends you on your way.
There was no way anybody was talking their way out of that situation.
Well, it helps to be rich, I guess.
Helps to know a little bit about Waterdeep as well.
All right. So are you guys just there's an entrance they use around the back, and that's like their official quote unquote entrance to the sewers. It's pretty well marked. That would be the less conspicuous way to enter. So you'll eventually find. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying we could go through like the normal entrances now that we don't have to sneak around.
Yeah, you all make your way through, and eventually you find yourselves back where you were before through other entrances. And you're back at around that place where the storeroom was, and you see probably at least a dozen people. Some of them are pretty angry. You hear some arguing going on. Some guys are just trying to keep their head down and move things. There's someone in a long coat that seems to be checking the walls and things. He does not look like a guild member. And he has a sort of badge on his coat.
Let me guess. Does it say Mages Guild on?
Actually, it does not say Mages Guild. However, you and Soren both recognize this. Actually, he is in some way associated with the City Watch. More specifically, he's an investigator. And you all both know that they have magic within their employ, but it's not always brought out for cases like this.
Howdy, gentlemen.
A gruff-looking guy. He's pretty short and rough-looking. He's got this big beard that's kind of charred black with dust, but he puts on a big smile, half of his teeth missing, and answers or replies in a jolly tone. And he says, "Howdy there. You part of the guild?"
Yes, we just started our initiation. Just wanted to see what's going on around here.
Robert actually sent someone down to help us for once. Well, come right on over here. We got a bit of a problem here. And he kind of leans over and covers one side of his mouth with his hand, and he says, the nosy folk are around. If you catch what I'm saying here, they're poking around the storeroom, but still there's plenty of work to be done. If you just head right on over there, there's plenty of crates and things that need to be moved, and get out of the way of Mr. Trenchcoat over there so he can case the walls.
Well, you heard him, folks.
Yeah, get to work, boys. Dibs on foreman.
I palm Soren's head and start gently squeezing.
No, I know that doesn't happen. I prevent that from happening.
You prevent it from happening, huh?
Yeah, I just mage hand your hand away.
Your mage hand is not strong enough to stop me.
Elf handed away.
What you want to do, boy?
Well, it's magic, so I don't know.
Your mage hand ain't strong enough.
Your mage hand only lifts up to like 5 pounds, big dog.
Oh, well, I don't have Big B's hand yet, but I cannot wait to throw you with it.
Some guy shortly points you all. A second guy points you all to where he wants you to go. He doesn't even seem to notice that you weren't there before. He just looks and says, clothes look much too clean to be here. Get to work. And leads him back into that storeroom. Give me, if anyone has proficiency in perception, make a perception check.
Proficient in perception. Why, yes.
Okay, so Ty, you notice that he's obviously checking the stones and things, and you see that he stops for a bit longer at one of them than he does at the other. But it's only about a second and a half, so it's not a huge deal. You just notice that he kind of breaks his rhythm despite how zoned in he seems to be. Soren, you pay a bit closer attention, and you notice that when he stops, he actually finds something under the stone, and he gives it a really strange look. And after giving it a strange look, he kind of, with this pensive, thoughtful expression on his face, just slips it into the pockets of one of his coat, and you realize that it was stashed in the same way as that alchemical supply you all found under the stone in the other room. Whenever you lifted it up and found what seemed to be a magical item, a dusted wind, you all took to calling it. But after stuffing that in his coat pocket, he continues to move along.
I'll whisper to Taz about what I saw. That guy, he stole something I think was the same as stuff that we found the other day. I think he might be one of the thieves. Should we report him? Or can you steal it back?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the rogue?
Oh, forgot you're a rogue. Yeah, and I meant Ty. I think that's the one. I think he stole something. I think he's one of the thieves.
We'll go over there and drop a box, and we'll see.
All right, so I'll like feign clumsiness. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's what I'm suggesting, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that.
I was just going to have Taz bump into him while you, swiped him from behind.
I think that's all they're going for here.
I was gonna do a performance of just like
do a performance actually. Give me a performance check.
Yeah. Oh no, the floor is so slippery.
I facepalm.
It's very believable.
I push him down.
All right. Okay, so Ty, I want you to roll me a D2, just do a coin flip, and then Soren, and then while he's doing that, Soren, as you go to feign clumsiness, you actually start to slip. You get so into it that you begin to slip, and at the end, you're able to catch your fall because you know how to fake a fall. But for a moment there, you were actually in complete midair and almost shattered your tailbone. But it was a great show.
Whoops.
Nice.
You
It was a
fool.
great show, and everybody is everybody. Some people are laughing, the other ones are trying to help you up. The investigator stops for a moment to look at you.
I'm new here. I haven't figured it out quite yet.
Okay, so you reach in to his pocket, and you feel two different objects that feel the exact same almost.
I would take them both with a 25, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I was trying. That was not what I was rolling for, but that's not what the coin flip was for. But there are two different objects, and you swipe them, and you realize, assumingly you don't look at it right there. Obviously, you kind of just stow it away and walk. But whenever you look at it, you realize that while one of them is one of those alchemical ingredients that you all found, the other one seems to be a folded up piece of paper, and it has a note.
I slink away to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah,
You're in the
get
sewer.
away.
It's literally the whole thing is a bathroom.
That's why I said okay. Yeah, you're able to. Nobody really notices you're gone.
What does said note say?
All right, so you slink away. Nobody notices you're gone, but they notice that there seems to be less work getting done because there's one less person. So,
I start working. So I'm guessing I'm fucking doing all the heavy lifting then.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
on
bang.
top of that, actually, because the guy's missing, you get more work piled on you. And Ty, you see on the note, it seems to be just a list of items. And it was hastily written. And then under that, you see even more hastily written a note to himself, it seems, that the investigator wrote. And it's about logging evidence, about how he keeps finding these strange items, about how nobody, for some reason, his seniors don't seem to believe him when he brings it up. And he basically, it amounts to him saying, I'm going to crack this case one way or the other.
I fold the paper back up. Dude, I'm assuming I don't know about the list of ingredients they're supposed to be gathering, so probably going to slip this back in the guy's pocket.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you're not entirely sure because none of you really know the true names of the ingredients, so he's made up names as well. Oh, hold up. You like that. But anyway, nobody knows the true names of the ingredients, so he's made up names as well for the ingredients, but it's just describing things that he's found. And so it looks like it's basically a little personal evidence log because according to the note, his seniors are not letting him get through with his information. You said you're going to slip the note back into his pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you slipping the item back in there too, or just the note?
I said I slip both of them back in there because I don't know what the item is. So.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand then again.
Sleight of hand.
Okay, he got a nat 1, so you place it back in his pocket. He doesn't seem to be none the wiser.
So I go back to helping them move the stuff.
All right, so about an hour and a half passes. You all are all dusty and dirty and grimy, but eventually the investigator finishes his work and he tells them all that he didn't find anything, and he begins to leave. And shortly after, everyone else says it's about time to wrap up. They're going to go on a bit of a break, but the investigator leaves first alone.
Sweetness. So, do they know about the hole in the supply thing yet?
Yeah, that's they were investigating. That's sort of initially led to the investigation, and then beyond that, you heard talk while you were working that they were going to bring some guys down to repair the grates. But the main thing, that breach in the wall, that's what the investigator started with, and then he was casing the walls too and finding things.
Well, I let them know about his investigation and the fact that he's being stonewalled by his superiors.
Okay, are you telling the party or the guild?
The party.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No, I just let's go tell the guild that
Exactly.
their investigator is not making any headway case because
By the way, we stole police evidence.
because their department isn't helping them out any.
Yeah, stonewalls is a good word for that. So, yeah, Ty enlightens you all to that. In fact, he was able to relay the information about exactly as it was written.
I mean, we should definitely get a report going, right? We'll just keep this to ourselves.
I mean, who are we really going to tell right now? Are we going to tell the guy who's at the front desk doing nothing?
Yeah, there's no real like good authority right now.
Not for 2 weeks, apparently.
Well, and then that guy's our enemy.
That's true.
Taz is like, yeah, he might be our enemy, but if he can get us through this bureaucracy, you think we can make like a temporary truce?
He's probably the one who's doing it, so that's a problem. I pull
50-50 chance.
I pull Soren aside and say, should we let fucking Splat drink so he knows so he can get in if he needs to.
Do we really want him going through our shit?
He's the reason we have the shit to begin with.
That's true. He is a good lad. Yeah, we can do that.
Plus, it seems, didn't Splat tell us about the drinking out of the cup?
Yeah, he did.
What he told you is that someone else told him to tell you to drink.
Okay. Yep. Plus, like, if he knew where it was, he could have just gone there himself. He clearly doesn't feel the need to go in there all that often to begin with.
He just figured it was a rundown thing. He's basically a messenger. One person told him to tell the other person, which was you all, to drink from the cup. So he doesn't really care to know why he's carrying the messages he's carrying or even what the messages mean. He just goes from point A to point B because he knows these guys to help take care of him. So
yeah, so I mean, I feel like once they all leave and we go back down this fellow's, find him and let him in while the other guys can do something if they want to. Since someone doesn't like being in the sewer because he's a hoity-toity noble.
I just spent an entire day cleaning up after somebody else's mess. You're lucky I don't stab you right now.
That was out of character, sir. Your character has no way of knowing what I said.
No, he's going to do that, Liam Neeson. He might not know right now, but he'll find out.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But if you let my daughter go right now, there'll be no repercussions. But if you don't, I will find you, and I will kill you.
So after about another half hour, you all are able to leave because everybody walks out. One of the dude with the gnarly beard who originally welcomed you in invites you out to grab a bite to eat with all the rest on their essentially what amounts to their lunch break, but presumably you all instead make your way back down. You all gonna bring Splat in and let him drink from the cup?
Yeah, Splat, be a good lad.
I'll definitely treat most of the plumber guilds to a dinner or a lunch or whatever they want to call it.
Okay, cool.
After work party.
What the hell are you doing to my sheet?
I'm not doing anything to your sheet.
Don't worry about what I'm doing to your sheet.
He's rolling through my sheet.
I'm snooping. Thought I was on GM info overlay. But
literally, I'm just sitting there, like just kind of just staring off, like, you know, wait till he has to roast and I'll look over my screen, and my stuff is moving. Like, that's not supposed to happen.
All right, then, you can put on your sheet under allies if you want. On Ty's sheet that you have some friends in the guild now.
Friends, yes. Because
yeah,
Ty so has those.
Yeah, we're not friends. We're not friends at all.
Allies.
Yeah.
Friends with acquaintances.
Don't
with
you
benefits.
even say that, sir. What's wrong with you?
Hey, I'd do an orc, wouldn't you?
I mean, clearly you haven't asked Kinji about my freaking But my freaking life quest at this point.
What is your life quest at this point?
Trying to find this goddamn picture that some dude used in the freaking on Roll20 once. I can't find it to save my goddamn life. It's pissing me off.
Okay, so you bring Splat in. Presumably after he drinks, you all explain to him the deal now, right? That he can see the thing.
No, I'll tell him if he ever needs to hide for whatever reason, he can come in here.
He's thankful, and he explains that he'll do his best to keep good watch, and he won't tell anyone. And so, you all are, for now, until somebody else starts looking for paper trails, for now, you seem to be relatively trusted when it comes to going in and out of sewers and water deep.
It would probably be better if someone bought from freaking. If some rich hoity-toity noble would buy the goddamn warehouse.
Listen, man, he's got to go through real estate agents.
Oh man, all his money's tied up in Equifax stock. He's broke.
No, I'm still waiting for Kenji's a whole rich person thingy-mabob that he says he was going to be doing.
Yeah, I have it, but like I said, if you sold all your stuff, you could get a certain amount, but it would take time to do that. So basically, if you liquidate your assets,
can we find out who owns it? Can't you use your stupid noble contacts to find out who owns the stupid warehouse?
I own Silver Rose, 2 Rusty Rose Tavern, the one that y'all were in one night y'all met me, Waterdeep, and various houses and homes that are to let my staff have places to live.
Who we asked about who owns the freaking mansion? I'm just asking for just in case we want to. I was just asking, who would we go about asking to see who actually owns the warehouse right above us?
You reckon it probably has something to do with the guy that has a general store nearby. So probably that store, which is right above your old little hideout. That would be the place to go, because presumably they, you see them doing business there regularly, so they either own it or they know who owns it.
So, Chunky, here's an idea. Offer the guy a deal and own his business, then you get the warehouse.
You mean offer to buy him out?
No, not buy him out. Like hire him provide. I don't know how business shit works. Basically, buy him and the buildings. Then you have another business to get money. If you want that logistics.
But at any rate, I guess I don't think we can do it right now, is what Kenji is essentially telling us.
The price is gonna change depending on how quick you want to get rid of it, but it's gonna take some time regardless. Unless he wants to start swiping credit cards, in which case.
Does he have a credit card? Do you have a credit card? If anyone would have a credit card, it'd be you.
If I wanted to go get credit from one of the guilds, I probably could.
Yeah, you could go through and try and get credit from a bank or a guild or something. That would also be a process, though. It'd just possibly be a shorter one.
So I say we go find that mage or a wizard or whatever.
You don't got a name, but you just know that there's a wizard.
yeah, we can just go over there and on our way out, ask for someone.
Ask for what now?
Ask for the wizard.
Uh,
No one sees the wizard.
The wonderful wizard of Waterdeep.
Oh no, that guy's fucking nuts.
I don't know if I'd describe this guy as wonderful, but he's a wizard.
I'm just saying, where's the monk in all of this?
They're up in the mountains
There's a-
somewhere. All right, you guys gonna head over there then?
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, unless anyone else has anything they need to do.
Nope.
Rave, anything?
I'm good. My guy's pretty new to all this, so he's pretty much done everything he can do in this city.
Lawrence?
Same goes. Same for me. We're doing nothing.
Okay.
Richie McBling Pants?
I don't know why you're.
I'm sorry, that was me. Richie Rich?
Ty's just waiting on his money. That's about it. So
Let's go.
you head over there and you see what appears to just be a plain stone tower. In fact, it almost looks like a basic guard tower at first. It's just so dull and old and completely, it almost seems completely unfurnished and undecorated. And you have to circle it a few times before you realize that what you thought was just a little stone indent is actually the door, and it's just so dusty that you could hardly see it. And there don't even seem to be any windows on the tower.
Did I knock or should someone else? I don't think a bugbear is the first thing he wants to see.
As opposed to what? A half-orc?
I mean, we have a genasi and an elf, half-elf, and whatever Lawrence is, human. Should we have the human medical knock? I'm just asking. Screw it, I knock on the door, because...
Okay, you get no answer.
I knock harder.
You once again get no answer, but you hear something move or shift on the inside.
So we just wish to talk.
You hear this gruff old voice come through, and he says, "And I don't wish to talk. Good day."
It concerns you and your kind.
The blacksmith told me to look for you. It was
Whenever you
blacksmith,
say
right?
this, yeah, it was the blacksmith. Whenever Soren, whenever you say that, he says, "I've held out here for all my life, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. If you and your lackeys from the crown have come to drive me out, then you need only enter." And then once you say that,
Nope.
Taz, you hear him pause, and you hear footsteps, and he comes to the door, and you hear him unlock a lock, and then move a chain, then another lock, and a chain. And after about 30 or 45 seconds, and what sounds like 15 or 16 locks, he unlocks them all and opens the door just enough to where he peeks through with one eyeball. And he says, "What did the blacksmith say?"
Well, I had asked him if he knew anyone in Channing, and because I was other than Verilius down in Baldur's Gate, and he told me you might know something about it.
And if I do?
I mean, I'd like something in Channing if you wouldn't mind, but
Sorry, cut out.
If
What did you
not-
say?
I said I would like something enchanted if you wouldn't mind. If not, I mean, I guess I got to go to Baldur's Gate.
He says, not quite in the mood. Goodbye. And he starts to shut the door.
Is that all we're here for? Is to get things enchanted?
Oh, I guess so.
Hey, there was really no other reason. So yeah,
I totally forgot. I thought it was more important. I thought he had information about like where all the mages went and stuff like that.
Well, he probably would, but you have to get him in a conversation.
Oh, we can make it worth your while. What's something you desire? You are stuck here. You can't get things.
So the door shuts, and then after a moment, it creaks open again, and he says, medical assistance needed. Major down. How about some lamb?
Did I pick up lamb when I was searching for meats?
You could certainly go find some, if not. So, yes, you could get your hands on some lamb.
I will go get some lamb.
So you go get the lamb and you return it, and he says, yes, and I would like it cooked with some... And he just goes through a list of basic things, like painstaking, even though it's basic, like X amount of salt, Y amount of pepper, this sort of spice, this and that. And it's all pretty common, and you think, oh, it's easy, that's easy. Okay. And then he stops, and it sounds like he's done, and then he says, oh, and one last thing. If you could just sprinkle the dust of a fire elemental, that would help.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Really? Everything else was reasonable, but a freaking fire elemental?
Yeah, he wants some fire salts for his freaking forge, man. Get him his fire salts.
Where the hell are we gonna find a fire elemental here?
You got something to say there?
Got something to say? What do you tell you, rich man?
Nothing at all. Not that I'll kill you all before you can touch me.
I touched him.
I touch him back.
Sad.
Oh, please, children, stop bickering.
Doesn't hit anyway.
But this wizard here, he says, unless you can come up with something else that be even close to the same level of spice and heat, then I'm afraid we have nothing more to talk about.
I know someone who grows some mean California ghost peppers. Is that what you want? Want to die? We can kill you.
Oh, yeah, those almond ghost peppers.
Let's see.
And
Carolina Reaper.
Let's see, Fang.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything hotter than fire elemental ash.
Yeah.
Or anywhere near close to that in my spice rack.
Yeah, give me a
Soren, didn't your mixtape just drop?
It is straight fire.
Give me a straight
this plastic.
I could drop a sweet piccolo beat, or bust out a I don't know, some other instrument that I have. What else am I proficient in? Forget. I chose. Yes.
Anyway,
Kenji, what did you want me to roll?
Survival.
Do I have advantage on it?
Would I know because I'm not really from around here, and I probably would have been wandering through places.
Let me see. I don't know. Do you have a thing for
Places? No, I just know how to find shit. I don't forget where I go.
I'll say you'll get expertise for this role since you'll be able to add some knowledge from cook's utensils. So I'll just say that your survival +3 or +6. I mean.
Okay, gotcha.
D20 +6.
I'll just add another 3 to this roll.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay,
Bad,
so
man.
you're not entirely sure how exactly what would be the safest way to get dust from a fire elemental. You're pretty confident that you could do it one way or another, and you could work with it if you had it. But actually containing the stuff is another issue. Safely containing it, rather. So, unless you all have anything else to say, then he just tells you to get that, and he starts to shut the door.
I mean, I got nothing else. If someone wants to cook him a meal.
Yeah,
His
fuck
last
this
meal.
guy. Let's just go south. Let's get our horses. Get the fuck out.
Yep. That was about all we had left to do here, so. He's been a joy.
Listen, I told you, I don't know if I would describe him as wonderful, but...
No, he's a lot like the original Wizard of Oz, so, you know.
There you go. All right, heading out then.
Should we burn his house? Should we burn his house?
Here's some
Fuck this
spice for you,
guy.
motherfucker.
You all are
Here's all the
very
spice
welcome
you
to
can
try.
handle.
You're very welcome to try. I'll just say
Yeah,
that.
it's probably pretty magically protected, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I say we just get our horses and we get. We mosey on, you know.
Let's mosey.
Okay. You all heading straight to Baldur's Gate, or are you going to those ruins first?
Oh, is it on the way? How does it work?
No, you kind of split off and go east. So I was wondering if you want to cut time off your journey and go straight there, or if you're going to Baldur's Gate first.
Oh, we could do is
Go to the ruins.
yeah, and catch up with Beryl Strauss, and then just fucking fuck him up.
I'm fine with that. Because, I say that, and the enchantment shouldn't cost that much, but I only have like 142 gold. We need money. And a ruin sounds like a good place to find some stuff that might be worth some money.
Sure, let's do that.
And we're walking, as Rafe would say, and we're walking, and we're walking.
And we're walking.
I'm making idle chit chat with Fang.
Yeah, Fang tells you how he fought in a war.
Oh, you too. We did that as well.
Yeah, got rewarded for it too. Then this asshole stole it.
Who stole it?
Some asshole named Ty Rose.
No, it was some former noble.
Internet
He was a
gets
noble.
fine.
Or some... He's basically an idiot. Is it Baldric or something? Calls himself Sir. Like he used to be something.
Never heard of him. Have I heard of him?
Give me a history.
Oh shit!
I did explain that he was a former noble. Does that give him advantage? All the points I can muster.
13. With my +1 in history.
You're not super sure. I think maybe you've heard the name before, but if so, it was passed around. It could have been any other Baldric. You're not sure.
What was the name you said? Like, out of character, what was the name you said?
Baldric, I believe, if I'm pronouncing the spelling correctly.
Baldric.
He referred himself
Never
as
heard of him.
Sir Baldric, because apparently his family used to be noble.
Never heard of him. Maybe.
The only reason I point
Don't
that out
remember.
is because I feel like it would piss him off.
So call him Baldric. Got it. So then we're just making our way to some ruins to kill a dude, like the murder hobos we are.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was gonna say, guys,
Okay.
wake up!
Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging like a yo. Wake me up.
Shut up! Shut up!
Take me dancing tonight.
Okay, so you all head out on the road then, on mounts. You're bringing a cart, right?
I would assume.
Okay. So, several days pass. Should be there, actually, yeah. And you begin to make your way down, following the road. And you get to about here. And as you start to move down toward Baldur's Gate, or rather, down toward the Dragon Coast, you are met with a strange sight. And you see 7 people. 6 of them are in armor, and one of them is in some sort of fancy embroidered clothing. And the one in the fancy clothing is grinning, and they all seem to be laughing. They have this big chest open, and you see a glittering pile of gold coming from the chest. And they seem to be picking coins out of it. And you recognize that these some of the signs on this, mainly the embroidered clothing guy person, they seem to be signs of nobility, and this is probably someone associated with the local nobles, the realm, and they're just right on the roadside.
Do I recognize them?
Not that you can tell.
I pull my hood up so they can't see my face.
Okay.
But yeah, I fished through my bag and I found my mask and I put it on.
Okay, are you all trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just moving on through?
I mean, guys don't give no fucks.
So we're going through casually.
Okay, so as you go to do that, you all pass most of the way, and then one of the people in armor says, "Look there, travelers." And the man in the clothing points, and he says, "You there, stop."
We're on a cart, right? We took the cart?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on my horse, but but we did take the cart. Been hilarious had Ty bought the cart and we didn't take it.
Prepare for combat.
I bought the cart and the horse.
I apologize, sir. God, don't get an ass about it on time. Yeah. So he says stop. I mean,
Yeah.
Taz pulls on hit Kalita's reins and to get her to stop.
He says, "Tell me, do you know who I am?"
Do I
You
know
have
who
no
the
idea.
people are?
Should I?
No, you have no idea who he is.
No,
Is he
that
gonna be
was
one of
Taz
those
in character.
people?
That was Taz in character. Should I?
Oh, he says, "Well, yes, but no matter. Do any of your companions know who I am?"
Do we?
Should they?
Do you even bother giving us your name?
Is it Beldrick?
Baldric, no.
I was just
Not
asking
sure.
that out of character.
Oh,
Is it Beldrick?
I asked if I recognize them. I don't.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Ty, you could give me a history. I would say, Ty, but specifically because of your your connection with nobility. Oh, that's actually a pretty good roll. You don't know this guy in particular.
Do I recognize the symbols on his
You do. It is of a house that owns some land here. Their manor is not far.
Do
name
I
of it
know
is-
the last name of the father?
You know that it's called House Lupin. There, House Lupin. You don't quite know much else
Oh,
about him,
sweet
but you
Jesus.
recognize that symbol.
Are you Lupin the Third?
I was about to make that joke.
That's where I got the name from, so there you go.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right.
So they own some houses around here. We're outside of
Hey.
Waterdeep, right?
You're sort of in between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate. They're like local villages and stuff, and they sort of reign over. From what you can tell, he's holding a collections chest, so this guy looks like a tax collector. Looks like he was probably making his rounds at local villages and things that they happen to lord over.
So if I had to guess, I would say that you are a dog for Lupin.
And my guess, he wants the cart.
He's not getting the cart.
He kind of he was somewhat bright in his demeanor, but it darkens and he puts on this big frown when you say that, Ty. He says, "Bah, so you know who we are. Well,
I know who your master is. I have no idea who you are."
well, no matter. You don't seem to be from around here, so perhaps you all can go on your way and just breathe no word of this to anyone."
Oh, can I insight that? Because that sounds shady as fuck.
What a miss.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I spaced out there for a minute. What a miss.
It's a con man.
That's
He's
two.
giving
It's
on.
2 twos tonight.
Can I insight whatever is shady?
Sure.
I'll give it a try as well with my never roll below a 15.
Might as well give it a roll myself.
And he rolled. I was going to say, if he rolled below a 15, I'd die laughing. I don't think I need a roll. I don't think I need a roll with my 1 in
Okay.
insight.
So, Ty, you're pretty confident. Lawrence, you know for sure. What was just going on? is this guy and his little entourage there were taking money from the collections chest, which is supposed to be passed on with all the taxes in it, right up to the big dogs. And he's trying to, and he's obviously, the way he's saying this and everything, he is trying to get you all to just kind of agree not to mention it anyway, and you know, there'll be no problems.
Does anyone say anything to me? Can you tell me any slang or whatever?
I'll probably explain that to the guy's face so that everybody else knows what's going on. So you mean you want us not to say to anyone that you're stealing from a collection chest that your master had you collect? Is that what you're trying to say?
He scowls, and some of the guys in armor start to move, but he puts a hand up and tells them not to, and he says, "Yes, perhaps, but we all deserve a cut, right? In fact," he reaches in for a handful of coins, and he says,
Don't bother.
and he says, he starts to say something until you say that, Lawrence. He says, "Why, you all seem like hardworking gentlemen. You have a cart?"
No.
The moment we take that
I
gold,
look back at
it's just
I look at Lawrence and says, "We should probably hear him out. He could be saying something. I just chuck my warhammer at him."
Um,
Oh,
I
if he
love the
wasn't about to
barbarian's
do
not the one that's jumped the gun yet.
it, if he wasn't going to do it, they were definitely about to be set on fire.
Yeah, there was no way in hell he was just trying to get him catch him off guard and just chuck a warhammer at him.
Well, it's
I
a good thing we
would've
have the cart, because we'll be carrying your corpses back.
my
okay, make
plan
a,
wasn't we should have just left and just sent a message to the Lord rather than having to fight right here.
Will you
okay,
just
make a
take the
warhammer
gold
check,
to
I guess.
Lupin after we're done?
No, the thing is, we just attacked an official, whether he's corrupted or not.
We caught them stealing, though.
Who's gonna believe us or him?
They'll
we have-
believe me. I have a higher status.
You do?
I do.
Well, what's
Damn
done
it, I
is
missed with the
Technically-
warhammer. Stupid warhammer.
Technically, so does Lawrence and whoever else joined the guild as well.
I didn't,
Yeah, I'm currently part of 2 guilds right now, so
I didn't join the guild.
I'm going to count that as a surprise. So,
Roll initiative.
roll damage first.
so do I? You just trying to surprise so I can hit him, or is just sneaking a surprise as well?
It's just surprise because you went from 0 to 100, so
I mean,
this is not going to be initiative unless, like, if
the
initiative
moments-
happens, you'll be going into it.
the
Do I
moment
get,
somebody
do I
does
get
anything,
surprise attack? That's
I
what I'm
would.
asking.
Oh, yeah.
The moment anybody does anything, I would instantly cast Burning Hands. So it's a reflex for me being a genasi.
Okay,
I wanna-
so for one, your warhammer cracks him in the forehead and he just slumps, knocked clean out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to do non-lethal. That's why I threw that warhammer.
Yeah, and you can do your burning hands, Ty.
Oof.
My magic thing, he is 14.
How much?
14. You have to beat a 14 dexterity save.
Little they know they all jump out of the way like monks, and we just hear everybody was kung fu fighting in the background.
Okay, yeah, only a couple managed to get out of the way, and everybody gets scorched. This guy gets cracked in the head, starts bleeding from his forehead. And honestly, you all hit him so fast and so hard that, for one, the collection chest gets dropped and it spills gold everywhere, and coins start going flying. And the majority of these guys look like they're more focused on getting away than fighting. A few of them start scrambling back, trying to put the fire out. One of them falls backwards and kind of tumbles off the road into a ditch. It's just a complete panic.
I mean,
Well,
do
that
we
was
even need to
fun.
roll initiative on these boys and just knock them out? I just grab the dude who just like unconscious and I just kind of sling him over in front of me. So I'm like, well, so are we going? Where are we dropping this idiot off?
Well, put him in the wagon. Put the gold in the wagon. We'll take it over to Lupin.
Tie him up first, please.
Or you can just
Fine.
sit there and continuously hit him in the face with it. Whichever is
Yes,
more
but-
okay with you.
Yes, but I'm also riding my horse. I go ahead and tie him up.
Okay, so most of them are in a panic, but if you choose to move toward that guy, 2 of them will attack. So
I'm fine with that. I'm on my horse. I'm grabbing, and if they coming at me, I'm grabbing my lance.
I'll jump down and give them a look if I can.
Well,
Okay, fuck me then.
Well, there is no look. Lawrence has had enough.
okay, I did not anticipate this at all, so I'm going to reuse the forest road map. And we're going to
You thought we were gonna walk away.
This was a random encounter I rolled, I'll tell you now, so.
He thought we would handle this like civilized people. Little does he know, we don't tolerate thieving.
Okay, so you guys
Unless
are,
it's my thieving.
you guys are up here.
Oops. Sir, get behind me. Get behind
Why?
me, Satan.
Never. They're over there anyway.
Oh, you are behind me, Satan.
You're lucky I used my one burning hand today, or I'd light your ass on fire.
So I wasn't wrong. You did not deny it. Man, I just kind of love what it had to go through this dude's head, where he's like, "Huh, the bugbear's the most sensible." Wham!
Pretty much. Okay, Lawrence, who was your god and bolt on?
Whoever is the closest one.
Okay, so it'll be that guy. Oh, yeah, that hits. And then we're going to roll initiative.
Damn you, Taz! Roll high next time. This is bullshit. See me, no killing. Tie.
Oh my god.
So not good on our
This
part.
is, no. I don't think, no, that doesn't matter because I don't think you understand the historic moment that just happened. This is the first time I've seen Necro roll a good initiative.
Oh, you feel me?
I don't think you understand. Nothing else matters anymore. Campaign over. Forget it. That's it. This will be.
But you know what's really messed up? He did not select his token, so it doesn't count. It counts, but still. Sad.
Yeah, dude.
Sad.
Came out.
There it is.
I'm
All right, everybody rolled up.
the guard.
Oh, tie. Yeah, tie. So. All right.
Well, I guess I don't need to. I guess there was no need for me to grab my what's it called? My silver lance. They're gonna be taken care of. Toot sweet.
Yeah, the guy marked with gold. You have advantage on him due to the God and Bolt. So, Ty, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's do the bonus action and insightful fighting.
Okay. Which one?
You really needed.
The guy that's golden right now.
Okay,
The guy that's all
golden man.
nice and shiny. That's an automatic 7. 7 plus 9 is.
Okay, he nat one, so you're good.
Automatic 7? Seriously?
Yeah, any insight roll I make against deception check is automatically. Nobody can lie to me.
Unless they're really good at lying.
Yeah, unless they can beat 7 plus a 9, which is what, like 15?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a 1 and has no bonus, so he literally got 1.
Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, you
Roll-
go ahead
roll-
and roll your second.
I'm backhanding him with the gavel, the pommel of the blade.
Roll again for that 20.
I rolled an immediate 1 for my sneak attack, but I'll roll over here and see what else I get. I got a 9 for the other one.
Solid rolls, man. 1 and a 2.
Okay, that guy just slumps down. You just ring his bell, and he gets
Ring
knocked out.
my bell, ring bell. I'm gonna just stand over his body, looking the other guy in the face with my mask of super awesomeness.
It's the same mask that Not wears. It's not even that awesome.
No, it's the mask from Tokyo Ghoul, actually.
Yeah, the mask that Not wears.
All right, Lawrence. He's got a really good dex, man. So here it comes. Fails it. Yeah, you singe him pretty good, and he starts to panic a little bit.
Oh, don't get upset now.
Anything else?
I need to get more bonus actions. That's it.
This guy he starts to rush forward, and then he has a moment of clarity, and he thinks about it. And he looks at his ally and sees that he's just unconscious, not dead. And unless somebody chases him or shoots
Oh, I'm
at him,
definitely
Crumple
chasing his
gets-
face.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase him. What you talking about? What you talking
Yeah,
about,
well,
Willis?
he's gonna dash 60 feet out of
Oh,
here.
that's cute.
So Fang.
Wait, so is he 60 feet now?
Yeah, he's I'm gonna go ahead and he ran 60 feet.
I can only move 40 feet.
How far can you throw your fist?
I got javelins.
Move 40 feet and then throw something at his ass.
Oh, he's within range for me to throw a javelin. So I'll just throw a
Yeah,
javelin.
it's 30 feet, man.
It's 30 feet to 120.
Yeah, are you moving and then throwing, or are you just throwing where you're at?
Sure, I'll get up and throw it so I don't have the disadvantage.
All right.
The barbarian doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I...
In lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. Can I just try to hit him in his leg so he stops running?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm just gonna hit him in the most lethal area of his body
Right. Well,
with
roll
a
damage?
big ass javelin.
Is that-
roll damage, yeah. Okay, yeah, he just kind of tumbles over and lets out a yelp as javelin goes through his leg. And thankfully you managed to miss arteries, but he's prone and pinned right now. Technically, you can throw another one if you want to do the Ace Ventura thing, but...
Are you giving me a 3 attack?
I mean, it would be disadvantaged because he's on the ground.
you have a
attacks.
multi-attack. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have extra attack. I forgot we got that this level. Sure, why not? It'll be a disadvantage because I'm on the ground, but I'll do it. Oh, wait.
Reckless attack.
Reckless attack. Neutralize it. I forgot about reckless
You
attack.
technically have to claim that on the first attack.
Oh, I
but-
do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at disadvantage, so I'm not gonna make it great weapon master.
Can you Great Weapon Master a melee? I mean, ranged?
Just melee.
You might be able to do it with a javelin, not a javelin, a gavel.
All right, well, I
Like
got
the
that one.
It actually hits. This dude's only wearing leather, so that
Oh,
hits.
that hits? Ah! 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 Again, just not lethal.
Night.
Yeah, he does that whole thing from Ace Ventura, and then finally he just falls backwards and passes out. Everybody else is gone.
I continue to pick up the dude who I knocked the hell out.
You gonna restrain him in any way?
Yeah, we'll try and move up the rope.
I'm gonna go grab the guy and drag him to the cart.
All right.
Hey, meatheads, you want to pick up the chest and put it on the cart?
No, I'll leave that to you.
I guess it's staying
get
here
it after
then.
I bring this guy.
Since you want to be
Try
an
picking up
asshole
the
all the
gold.
time.
I started helping out the injured.
Yeah, once I get the guy loaded on the cart and tied up, I'm gonna start picking up gold. So I'm putting it back in the chest.
Oh, once he's finished with that, I'll help lift it into the cart.
Oh, I was muted. Beautiful. Anyway, after a while, you managed to pick that all up.
I just realized something. Are we highwaymen now?
No, we're giving it back to people.
If somebody else came by right now, it'd be terrible. This group of people attacking guards and taking a collection check, kidnapping an official. But yeah, Lawrence, give me a medicine, and then you all managed to put everything in the cart.
I'm sitting here going through the unconscious people's pockets.
You don't really find a whole lot. It seems like they were busy. They were about to line their pockets with what was in the collection chest. But that's
No, we're doing good, not bad. Good, not bad.
Okay, Lawrence, you managed to treat these guys up superbly. And you now have 3 unconscious people on your cart. What do you all
I
do?
stripped the guy of his armor.
Oh,
Okay,
I make sure their weapons are off.
Yeah, so basically all they have now are they just have
The
sort of
one
undershirts.
that was trying to bribe us, the guy that walked up that was fully armored. I definitely stripped him of all of his armor.
Oh no, the
That's
guy trying to bribe
unnecessary.
you had no armor, but the other guys did. But they just had sort of leathers and things like that. So you take them down to just their undershirts.
Yep.
It's just unnecessary.
If you're gonna steal from people, you might as well accept the consequences.
And make a profit.
Okay, so where are you all headed now?
To the mansion of Lupin.
All right, you're
But
able
isn't
to
this
find
guy Lupin?
you around.
That's the
you
entire point
ask
without
around
stealing.
a couple places, and before nightfall, you can make it there.
Cool.
You request an audience, presumably. You explain what's going on. At first, you're held up by guards after what they say, but it actually doesn't take
Do they
much
really want to try that?
It actually doesn't take much explaining or persuading, because it seems like Mr. Lupin himself was already skeptical of this guy. And he just smiles and thanks you all, and he says he offers from his personal treasury rather than the collection chest 50 gold to each of you all.
Nice.
A reward for doing what you've done.
Is the dude awakened by now?
Yeah, but now he's been carried off, and he says they have some questions for him, and one of the guys says that he hopes he'll enjoy his time in the cell.
I wave at him.
He just spits on the ground. He just spits on the ground and probably gets smacked in the back of the head by one of the guards escorting him.
I jump at him to make him flinch, like I'm going to throw the warhammer at him again.
He just goes wide-eyed and starts to go woozy from his head wound again.
Ooh.
So, you all can add 50 gold each.
Cool.
How much?
50 gold each.
Thank you.
We did a good, boys.
Yes, now the forces of evil will try twice as hard. Little did you know, Lupin is actually the end game boss of this.
Yeah.
All right,
Had
so
we-
you all back on
And
the
we
road?
discovered this, like, yep. On the road again to a temple or ruin, whatever.
It takes a while, but after you all end up camping out about halfway and you spend the night and you all get rested up and things, you go ahead and apply a long rest, and eventually you make it to where this excavation is apparently going on. You see off in the distance ruins. You see that there have been some wooden palisade things put up here and there, fencing. It seems like someone has, and they seem fresh. The lumber is still fresh. It seems like someone has hastily put up a barrier and a perimeter around this place, a good half-mile out from it. And there are woods around, but it opens into a pretty large clearing. The road ends a pretty good ways away. It would take you probably at least 20 or 30 minutes to walk from where the road ends through the woods up to where the clearing is.
All right, let's do it.
I stay on my
Stealth?
horse.
Do you want a stealth or no?
I mean, you guys can stealth. I need my horse.
Do you want to scout ahead, Ty?
I can if you're doing here.
What?
I have no idea what we're doing here.
Yeah, I guess I'll get off my horse if we're just scouting ahead and go with them. Since we're both the sneaky sorts.
Well, like we don't know what we're entering in, right? With the dig sites.
You don't. All you know about it is that it's apparently magical ruins. That's about all you know.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be good to get a little intel before we just like march in.
If you all are going to do that, then anyone that's going to go ahead, give me some stealth.
I think only the stealthy should go. I am not that stealthy.
Damn, I fucked up.
I got a 2 in stealth. Should I try?
I rolled a 2, so hell, anything can happen.
You got a 2, I got a 1, and I never roll over a 10.
Fuck it, I'll try.
The barbarian rolled better than me. I'm done. I'm going to sleep. Fuck this.
11, 12, 13, all.
You all are all going ahead. Okay.
Well, I'm
Wow.
gonna disguise self as the guy we just met.
What is wrong with us? What the hell happened? Especially for me and Ty. What the hell?
So you're going to disguise self as Lupin?
Yep. Why not?
Okay, so you all are creeping through. Lawrence, what are you doing?
I'm staying in the cart. Do you really?
Leaving the
Well,
medic.
You all go about 10 minutes ahead.
I'll be on the
15.
cart with Lawrence too, like pretending or like yeah, I don't know. On the
Yeah,
horse.
You really want me to go doing a stealth mission with all my stealth rolls?
So
Yeah.
the others,
Mr. Toolshed.
you all go a good 20, 25 minutes ahead. And you're creeping through the woods, and for the most part, you think you're doing all right, and you're laying low, moving through bushes. And Taz, you notice it first. You're sitting there, and it's turning fall, so things are it's actually really beautiful here. There are oranges and yellows and reds. There's a little green and there's red. You see a sort of golden pink color, then there's red again. And upon closer inspection, you realize what you thought were 2 petals beautifully aligned are actually glowing red eyes about 6 or 7 feet away from you in an opposite bush. And about that time, you hear an infernal snarl come from the bush.
Taz grabs his lance and just goes, "We have company."
And this is not initiative, but go ahead and give me an initiative roll from you, Taz. Basically, just a dex check. Okay, so you're able to grab that in time to protect yourself as because you got that and beat him. Give me you beat him. So give me a dex save with advantage.
That's only a 14. I failed.
So you see this hulking, this dark, looks like it has black skin. You can't tell if it's skin or fur. This wolf or dog, hound-like creature jumps out of this bush toward you, and you're not quite able to get out of the way in time as it slams into you with its claws, and you feel this terrible burning sensation from where it struck. Taz, you take... Oh, nice. Double ones. You take 2 fire damage as before you can react and recover, as you're picking yourself up from the ground, this hellhound that had discovered your party dashes off in the direction of the ruins.
Well, there goes that plan.
I
just said, well, there goes that plan. Did these idiots see that happen and just did nothing?
Because you were the one that noticed it, they didn't have time. All they saw was they saw what happened about the same time you got hit. So this all happened in about a second and a half. You were kind of the vanguard, so.
I stand up and brush myself off and roll my shoulders and go, so, stealth out the window? Should we keep trying to stealth ahead, or should we just go in guns blazing? What is a gun? I don't know what a gun is. I'm asking you guys, should we keep trying to stealth, or should we go in balls to the wall? They've got hellhounds. Hello?
I'm with you. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's right. It's just me and you. Jesus. And Fang. Well,
right.
What does Fang want to do?
If we're going to abandon stealth, maybe we should get everyone else.
Well, I guess we're on a cart. We're headed towards the same way because I'm pretending to be Lupin.
The road ends.
Yeah. So we're at the same pace because we're on our horses, but not stealthy at all.
Well, the way it's working is the road ends and it goes into dense brush, and so you're at the end of the road.
Oh, okay.
Guarding your cart. Yeah, and they went ahead into the brush.
I guess we go back and get the others. They've got demons. We'll stealth when we get closer, because we're gonna need them. We're gonna need the medicine man.
So you gather everyone, and are you trying to at all change your approach, or are you just marching?
I mean, what do you think, guys? Because I mean, I could try rolling stealth again, but if we get in a fight, I want my whole. Yeah, it's a ruin, like a fucking cave or whatever, or mine, I should say.
You have no idea. It's just they're excavating ancient ruins, whatever that means.
Gotcha.
So presumably, it's like Soren said, it's probably a dig site.
Yeah. I mean, I look at fucking Ty and go, want to try stealth one more time before we go. Then we go in, guns balls to the wall. I mean, it's still a good idea to go back to them and just so they can get the dang thing off the road.
All right, so what exactly are you all trying to do?
Go. I mean, same verse, same as first. I guess try to go a little bit of a different way until we tell them, "Hey, Jesus Christ, Fang."
Sorry.
After we tell them, hey, you might want to get the car off the road. They've got some hellhound. Tell them what attacked me, and then pull the cart off the road somewhere.
So with them then with that roll. So Ty and Taz, you two masterfully navigate the woods, silent as shadows, and while you can tell that there seems to be a state of alarm now, you're pretty confident that they don't know where you're at. Fang, you on the other hand, please give me a dex save.
Is it a trap? Because I have advantage that with danger sense.
Guys, where are you guys at?
Is it a trap?
I have to read danger sense again because I think it might apply even if it's not a trap, but you can see it coming. A stream of fire comes your way, so it counts for danger sense.
Nice. Oh, that's an at 20.
Okay, so you duck and then kind of tumble a little bit and roll and catch yourself. On the other side of this is this stream of fire comes in from where the clearing is, and you're not quite sure where it originated from, but all you know is that it darted through and hit a tree right behind where you were and began to spread a fire. And in fact, upon closer inspection, it seems to you that the edges of where this clearing are, looks like there was at one point a controlled burn in there.
Neat.
And you hear a crackle from the same direction. Same direction that the fire came from, I should say. And a light begins to form in the distance once more, a glow.
I start making my way towards it with my lance, trying to see if I can get before I leave the clearing, and if it tries to come any closer, I can jab the motherfucker.
It's really far. It looks basically somebody's sniping you right now.
Oh,
like you see
goddamn!
I drop to the floor.
Yeah, so as you do that, another stream flies over your head, and once again you hear a crackle in the distance. After the stream of fire comes,
I'm Metal Gearing my way away.
Yeah, so you're like slow crawling, and you see off in the distance, you can finally make out what looks like a little stone platform, maybe a crumbled wall, and the light is coming from there. Every 5 to 10 seconds, another one comes out, and a stream of fire shoots your way, and it's just lighting all the woods on fire behind you.
Oh God,
it's getting pretty hot where you're at. Basically, yeah.
But do they see me and Ty? They don't see me and Ty.
They seem to just be aiming at Fang.
Gotcha.
However, it is danger close. You all are maybe no more than 4 feet away from where this is happening.
I sneak up on one.
You would have to walk into a clear and then move a few hundred feet to do that, but
I can move about 90 feet.
Yeah, you would just be out in the open at that point.
Just order a supply drop on them.
Just order supply drop on you fucking assholes.
That is how you be quiet.
When I saw that was freaking insane that worked.
Well, Since they're doing stupid stuff, let's me do some stupid things too.
Go for it. I don't think you get.
It's just re-clicked. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to reach.
If I moved up and threw one,
Yeah, you would have to move. I'd say you'd have to move basically your full movement twice. So you could do it, but you would have to start making saves as you would get shot at.
let's do it.
All right, so make me 2 dex saves. Yep, you're good. And ooh, that time you get snagged for 12 fire damage. However, you are close enough to Sacred Flame after that. And so you guys basically just see Ty rush out into the open, and he's like flipping over fireballs or fire bolts in these streams of light, but he gets hit by one and keeps going. I have to look. Let's see something here. Guy fails his save, so he takes the full damage. And so basically, Ty, you run up and you can't see where this is coming from because whoever's doing it is behind the wall. But you just call your Sacred Flame down from above, and it completely negates the cover. As a Sacred Flame just forms a pillar, and you place it about where you think he's coming from, the corner of this wall, and you hear this angry shout from the other side of it, and momentarily the fire stops. As you seem to have landed a hit on whoever or whatever was doing this.
Well, Kenji rolled 12. What did you roll 12 for, Kenji?
That was fire damage that Todd took.
I got smacked in the face with something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to get their attention off the big, target that's crawling on the ground, trying not to get his buns burned off.
So is that guy like in a tower or something?
There's like a crumbled wall. What was once a building, only a corner of the wall is left, and he seems to be on a platform behind that wall. And Ty just aimed his Sacred Flame so the pillar would form behind it because, lol, Sacred Flame negates cover.
How tall is it?
Probably 20 feet.
Okay. So I'm just going to
feet.
I hit him though, right?
Yeah, you hit him. You heard an angry shout from the other side of the wall, and the fire momentarily stopped. Though, keep in mind, a couple of your guys are like a 30-minute walk away. So,
yeah, I'm slowly making my way around trying to.
You need to tell us what's happening. We have no idea. Or can we hear things like kicking off?
At this point, you should be able to see fire bolts.
Well,
you just see smoke in the distance. You don't hear anything, but you see smoke beginning to rise.
Okay, well then we start booking it through the woods.
Bring my horse.
You try, Ty, and there's nothing there anymore.
I tap Fang on the shoulder and go, start making your way back to the others. It seems our presence is known. We might as well go in full force.
Gotcha. I get up and start running.
About time he got the hit and got the hell up.
So are you going to stay there, or are you running back to the tree line with them, Ty? All right, same question, though. Are you trying to hide in the ruins, or are you going back to the trees?
Either one is fine. I'm just tired of getting hit in the face with flames.
All right, you're able to duck into some nearby trees, and you're good for now. If the person ever returned, then they have no idea where anyone's out, so the fire has ceased for now. However, the fire in the woods has not ceased as it's beginning to spread and basically making a ring of fire around this ruin. And so, Ty, you get to painstakingly hide in a tree for 20 minutes and hope no one comes to find you.
I mean, I guess they would be meeting us along the way since they're booking it.
Yeah, so after some amount of time, you all, we'll say about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you all are able to meet up and you rush back through. And unfortunately, a lot of the woods had caught fire, but you managed to head around, fall in the circle to a point that hasn't quite caught fire yet. And you see the ruins. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over here.
Do I have my horse?
If you wanted to bring your horse to the woods, then sure.
Yep.
All right.
I need her.
So you guys are going to be over here. Ty, you're down around here instead. And right now you're still in the tree line off to the distance to the left. But you can just place your tokens on the left side border of the map to represent that you're over there. And the only people or the only things you see for now, you see what looks to be someone in robes with a fiery mantle around their head and neck, holding an urn full of fire in one hand and an open hand in the other. And he seems to be commanding this hellhound next to him and speaking these words and conjuring up fire out of this bowl, looking around, aiming at the tree line. You see no one else for now. And you all you're able to move up easily enough to around where you would be at on the map. You kind of, under all this distraction, people are scrambling, and so you manage to just make a mad dash up to here and get behind the trees and things up there in the walls. Time.
What?
Both.
Whoa.
That is not there. But
God dang it. Taz, you're killing me.
killing me small.
I feel like I'm the new Ignis.
He's
would
been
never be
dethroned.
What do you say?
Like you said, you'll never reach his level.
I'm getting close to it. It's the second 8 today.
Okay. Everyone else?
Where should we put our tokens on the map?
Ties down.
You know, like, are we further away?
No, we
you
came
all
up to
met
get you.
You linked up. Yeah.
Just to out here where we are. Is Kenji like cutting out for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenji, my boy, you might have to reload, my dude.
Oh,
I did not hear words you said.
okay.
My icon.
So wait, where am I supposed to be?
What did he say?
My icon, my token.
Wow, everybody's cutting out tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I didn't
think
hear
Discord might just be hiccuping.
it's possible. If you're wondering why it moved, it's because you were already down here stealth. So
And I can't
Okay.
really stealth on my horse.
all right, Lawrence,
Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
up here. The rest.
Jesus, even Lawrence is rolling better than me.
Okay, Soren. You only see the two for now, but they seem to have noticed you all in your approach.
Are they like doing patrols? Are they doing like a rounds?
No, they've been stationary. The guy has been you saw him basically stick his hand into this bowl of flame and draw out an orb, and he was aiming it at the tree line. And as you all made a mad dash, he went to fire it at you, but you have time to react before he can do anything.
Okay, in that case, I will. Don't want to blow the big load right now.
Phrasing.
Exactly, I did it on purpose. Let's see. No, because there's only one of him. Fuck it. I'll just do a I'll do a phantasmal force.
Okay.
So I'm dropping my disguise. I'm no longer Lupin. That's a stupid plan. So it's gonna be which one call it? Like lava, not lava. Acid hit all around him. 10 foot cube? Yeah, 10-foot cube only proceed.
You need that
Drop
to
in
the
the
turn
spell card
order.
for me.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, you mind dropping the spell card for me, Soren?
I did. It's in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
it didn't show up for me.
So he's got to make an intelligence saving throw. And I guess so does the beast. Yeah. No, it's only him. It's only one person.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure you just stopped him from casting, so if he fails, so good job.
Okay, yeah, that was my roll 20 messed up. That's why. All right. Wow. Okay. So I've not been doing so good on my NPCs tonight. This is the third time one of them's rolled in that one.
Oof.
So actually, what goes on here, Soren, is this guy with a bowl of fire seems to be. Okay, it's just only one guy, right?
Yeah, it only affects one target.
Then you chose the guy with the bowl of fire.
Yeah, not the dog, the guy.
He seems to be affected by this, and he goes into a panic, and he starts stumbling back. I don't know. 1d6 psychic. Okay, so you can roll that.
5. I roll a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, it's messed up. Oh, there we go. I see it. So he takes 5 psychic damage, and you see him stumble back, and he is going to not move right now because it's not his turn, but it looks like he's about to jet. You do anything else?
No. I'll move a bit. Move over
Okay.
here. Yeah, that's my turn. I got nothing I want to use for bonuses right now. Oh, you know what I'll do?
Oh,
Is it a bonus action?
what are you trying to do?
Hexblade's Curse.
It is a bonus action.
Then I will do that. I will curse him.
Okay. And Ty, it's your turn. Your stealth, so. All right, sorry. If you said what you were doing, I missed it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right here and have my sword out.
Okay, are you ready in an action, or?
If he runs this way then I'm going to stab him in the face.
Okay, so you're ready your attack. He is actually going to run south on a d4. He runs out of the acid, stumbles into the wall, turns, crawls across the wall, and he gets. Let's see. This is as far as he can go, and he faces the party here with his back turned. Actually, no, he would have taken his action to dash. So in that case, he actually bumps into you, so you can do your ready action. And you, this is in sneak, so I think you get advantage because it's coming out of stealth, and you'll also get your sneak attack if it hits. Okay, that hits. Okay, so you just kind of come out of the shadow there and pierce this guy on the shoulder with your short sword. And he has no time to react at all as he just receives a short sword to the back and begins to turn. He lets out this cry of pain.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Open up the door. It's real.
All right, so it's my turn, I believe.
Fing, fang,
Yes.
foom. Go.
Shut the fuck up.
I just called you a dragon. Be happy about it. Jesus. Pretty sure that was a dragon. Isn't that one of the stupid dragons from Iron Fist?
Did you hear the end of that?
No, sorry, I missed
I
that.
didn't hear anything.
Reckless attack, great weapon master.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, nope.
Nope, doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let's try one more time. Both. Reckless, great weapon master. Damn.
That hits.
Oh, that hit?
Oh.
Gee.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Well, it's a 14.
He rolled twice, didn't he?
No. Great weapon master.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Does 14
no,
hit?
that doesn't hit then.
It's not?
No.
Damn it.
The hound just ducks back and kind of passes right under your blade. Anything else you're doing?
That's my turn.
Well, it's going to come right back at you.
You're not going to rage?
I did rage.
Oh. No.
And it's going to rear back and then try and bite at your leg.
That hits.
Wow.
Is your AC that low?
It's
Barbarians,
Dex and
man.
Con.
Yeah. If you roll decent, that should at least be like a 15. Come on now, man. What is your dex?
2.
What is your con?
2.
You suck.
I rolled 2 zeros in this guy.
You didn't pick a freaking group that had any kind of dex bonus?
Shut the fuck up. So it's 4 with piercing damage because I'm raging?
Let me look actually to make sure. See what the sheet says. Yeah, that's not magical. The piercing's not, so it'll be 3. And I actually skipped Lawrence's turn, so Lawrence.
Doggo.
I'll just say that you go after and then. Thank you.
Guess that far to go. Sacred flame.
On the hound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
It fails miserably. So you send down this radiant flame and it just sears this hound. And it lets out this infernal howl and it kind of echoes in this strange warped sound. It stays where it's at.
And
Like
no,
you did a terrible blow. Do what?
that'll be it.
any bonus actions going out or?
Nope.
All right, Mr. Taz.
Boop. Now I'm gonna hit it with my lance.
Okay, go ahead. That will indeed hit. Ooh, big hit. You spear this thing right in its side after Lawrence sets it aflame with a golden light. And it's not looking so great right now as it begins to bleed. This, what looks like lava almost from its side, begins to seep under the ground.
How dare it not be dead? Fine, I'll hit it again.
All right.
16.
You're on horseback, right?
Yep, mounted combat.
Yeah, that hits. Once again, you spear it, but it's still up.
Wait, +4.
All right, dueling.
Yep.
Okay, still up.
Fuck this thing. Fuck this thing and everything it stands for.
Anything else?
I'm gonna mark it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
After that, you see running up from down in this direction, another one of these people with the flaming bowls in their hand runs up. And he reaches into this bowl, and this twisted red and black and orange fire comes out. He is going to point at you, Taz, on horseback, and send a guiding bolt your way.
That's fair.
So,
Unfortunately, that will not hit me.
so this flame, Lawrence, you see it's kind of in the same general shape as yours are, but the flame seems twisted. It doesn't seem radiant or good at all. It just seems malicious, but it flies past your head, Taz. You're able to rear Khalida up a bit and get her out of the way. And he curses and actually, I'll leave him there because you can see him, Fang. And shortly after that, another one of our buddies here comes out. And you see him slide out from behind the wall.
You skip. Oh. I thought, no, Toki had a 17. I'm thinking of last freaking thing where he had like a 20. God dang it, Toki.
What did I do?
You didn't roll high enough.
And they can move pretty far. And it sees that you all are ganging up on this other hound here. And rushes up, skids to a stop, sprawls its legs out, rears its head back, and with one roar sends a cone of fire 15 feet wide out toward the party, hitting the hound, who is immune to the fire. Taz, it hits you, Fang, and it hits you as well, Lawrence.
You don't even make a dex save, it's just flat damage.
No. You will make a save. I meant I should have said you're in the area. So it is a dex save, but it hits you all as
fucking goddamn Genji.
Why couldn't I have gotten that on the damage?
Nope.
So Taz, you make it. Fang, you make it. Lawrence, you unfortunately don't make it. Whoever makes it takes half this damage. So you take 32 fire damage.
Jesus fuck. So that's
well, my horse is down.
I am at 5 HP right now.
So that's
This
cut in
dude-
half because we saved, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you saved, it's half.
Jesus Christ.
Well, my horse is down, so now I gotta kill this thing.
Yeah, fortunately, you're able to land without any trouble because it's less than 10 feet. Hi.
Wait, what was the save on it?
What was the DC?
Wait, didn't I go
Yeah.
first last time?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there you
I
go.
mean,
Sorry.
I don't know why. It doesn't matter, but like it's
Yeah, it's because
it
you guys have the exact same decks, so it got mixed up whenever I fixed the order again for the new enemies.
all good.
Well,
Okay.
I just need to know what the DC was.
You don't know.
No, I need to know because it affects whether or not my freaking horse is dead.
Oh, was that your horse's DC? Are your horses saved at 13?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's saved or not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's saved.
Oh, well, then my horse is still up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not looking good, but it's still up.
Yeah, I forget you're on horseback.
is it my turn?
Yes. Also, that was a nasty roll. 2 6s and 3 5s on a 66.
So I'm dropping this, so he's not scared of that anymore. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
That way I can movement dash to here
Okay.
and attack this guy with advantage.
Yep. Well, +2, but
Oh, okay. Whatchamacallit? Where's my Skinova? 20.
yeah, that definitely hits.
2. Cool. So I will do. That'll be a nice 13 damage.
Okay. He looks to be on the absolute brink of death. He's barely holding himself together.
And I'm done.
Ty, now it's your turn.
Guy in front of me still alive, right?
Yeah, he's barely hanging on. Okay, yeah. You can roll damage. Booyah, 20. Okay. So you place your hand on this guy's back or shoulder, or however you do this,
Night, night.
and you see this mantle of flame start to flicker that's around his head and his neck, and then it goes out, and he falls and crumbles, and basically the entire upper left half of his body is just exposed skeleton. He slumps against the wall. You see this happen right in front of you, Sora, and half this guy's body just turns to skeleton.
And then I take my bonus action to dash 1. And I kind of
Okay.
point at this guy with my sword and be like, "You!"
Actually, as you go around there, you see a second guy against the
what
wall.
the hell is that?
You shit.
You see what seems to be some kind of pyromancer or mage up against the wall about to cast. And just as you see him, he steps out and he starts to step out and then he spots you instead, Ty. And as he was about to target the party, he turns and will shoot at you with some second level magic missiles. So I always forget the damage for magic missiles, so I'll have to pull it up.
1d4 plus 1.
Is something.
1d4 plus 1, sir.
The fuck just
13. 13 force damage. And then he promptly backs up over to here. The guy's dead. So it goes back to Fang.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over here. Reckless Great Weapon Master on Doggo.
You'll get opportunity attack.
No, I
If
won't.
you-
I didn't leave his attack range.
Oh, wait. Yeah, my bad. I got you mixed up with Soren because of the green. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
-5. Does that hit?
Yes, it does hit.
Plus 10, 20.
23 damage. Yeah, how do you want to take this dude out?
Nothing fancy. Just grab his pelt and skewer him right through his mouth.
All right, so he seems like he's about to breathe on the party in the same way as the other one did, and you just drive your sword through this ball of flame, and the lights in its eyes go out.
Then I walk over 2 feet and do it again. Reckless Great Weapon Master.
All right. Yep, hits.
Oh, sorry.
No, same roll.
So, that's hilarious, actually.
Yep, you hit though.
25.
So, also, I need to add your rage damage, so
Oh yeah, 2. So 27.
27. Yeah, you get a huge hit on this. You think you're gonna kill it, but then it turn in where it hits.
You cut
And
out
char in the
for
earth.
so long.
Oh,
You think it's gonna die,
sorry.
but then
Is that
blank.
better now? Yeah. So you think he's gonna die, but then he manages to draw back before you can cleave through him, and he's still up, but you've done a huge blow, and you've split his belly wide open, and this fiery blood is just seeping out onto the ground and charring the earth where it hits, sending little bits of smoke up.
And unfortunately, that's my turn.
Mr. Lawrence.
If somebody could cast Cure Wound at third.
Okay. Cast it on yourself, I presume.
What's going on? Who's casting what now?
I heard him casting Cure Wounds at 3rd level. I assume he's casting on himself.
I'm going to say yes because he's
Yeah.
not saying anything.
Hold up.
It's not muted.
Hello?
There we go. I can hear you now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I heard Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Cure Wounds at
Okay, on yourself.
Dang it! What it had have gone on
He's
again?
lagging.
Because
I can roll it. I can roll it for him then. Actually, no, he has special stuff with life cleric, so I don't know what all he has. There it is.
oh boy.
Yeah, we might just have to come back to that whenever his internet gets better. That's fine.
Yeah.
I heard what he said. I'll just wait for the roll. Taz.
That's me. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even need advantage, but okay. I already have advantage, but you know.
Yeah, so advantage +2, actually. It'll stack.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Okay. It's very close to death.
There you go. Why couldn't I get that
go
earlier?
ahead with that crit.
Nothing fancy. He just shanks this thing,
Yeah,
twists
you pretty much
the
steer it
lance
over.
around a little bit, and yanks it back out.
Yeah, you do that, and as you pull it out, just this explosion of fiery blood goes everywhere, and almost lands on you, Fang. But you're able to dodge out of the way because you're pretty quick with that stuff. Anything else?
Because my horse cannot die.
Okay. All right, Lawrence, are you back now?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, you were lagging. You said cure wounds at 3rd level. Did you want that on yourself?
Yeah. I'm at 5 HP. Who else will I give it to?
My horse, duh.
Oh, Kenji, I have my rage damage calculated to my default damage. You don't have to worry.
Oh, okay.
That was shitty.
Wow. You have additional thing for your life cleric, though, right?
Yeah.
So you get 18 back. Ouch. But that's...
Holy shit, I just realized.
Are you not at full now? Because you only took 16 points. Well, you 16 points of damage versus
because he
14.
failed to save.
Oh.
Because he got an 8.
Yikes.
All right. This guy is actually... Let's see. So you see this guy raise his bowl to this priest that's in front of you.
Who is playing WWE 2K19?
Freaking Toki, he's been playing it all night.
And what seems like these basically fiery swords come out of this bowl and surround him in this ring of swords as he casts spirit guardians.
The big fiery guy back there?
No, the guy in front of you, the priest-looking guy with the mantle of fire and the censer, the
yellow
holy
one.
Censer. This guy.
Uh,
And he has these fiery swords surrounding him 15 feet in every direction in a ring. And he is going to, after doing that, He's actually going to rush forward and attack you. Well, he
Oh.
can't attack you because he cast, but he's going to run forward.
Damn it.
So, as these swords come in contact with you, while you're in this, your speed is halved, and give me a wisdom save. Okay, you pass, so you take half of this necrotic damage unless you have evasion.
I think, unfortunately, I think evasion's level 7.
Yes,
Okay, so
but I
you just
do
take
have.
Plus,
do
evasion's
have
only for, what's it called?
rogues.
Dex saves.
I think I have. What's that other one though?
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny
I don't think that
dodge.
works either, unless.
Yeah, you can use a reaction.
I mean,
to
he
have
can
the
see it, so
damage.
yeah. It should work because he can see it
take
coming
it
at
down
him.
to 2 damage if he wanted to. Right now, he's taking 5.
Cunning action. I have uncanny dodge in here somewhere. I just need to read it.
It's level 2. If you can see the attack coming at you, you can half the damage.
Yeah, as a reaction.
What's half the damage of the damage I'm taking right now?
Well, it would be 2 if you halved it. Right now, it's 5.
I'll take the 5, whatever.
Okay, so you take 5 necrotic as they look like fiery swords, but as they come into contact with you, what looks like black flame creeps out and starts corroding your arm. Soren.
Okay. Let's see. Is this a wall?
Yeah, it's probably.
Like, can
I'd
I
say
jump?
It's like 6 or 7 feet. You could climb over it if you put in some effort. Yeah.
Okay, so like half movement to get through it.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to see.
I would just call it difficult terrain. So it would be 10 to get over the other side.
Okay, so let's just do that then. Because I don't want to go around.
Bring it around town.
So that's 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 45, 50. Anyway, I have 60 feet of movement because I'm dashing.
Good old
Actually,
expeditious retreat.
I have. Can I see the spiritual guardian thingies?
If you climb over the wall, yeah, you can see them. It just looks like a huge 15 feet in every direction ring of fiery swords around this priest, and they're coming into contact.
Can you mark it on them? I don't want to run into it, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll gotta find the tool to draw shapes. There we go.
I'm just trying to figure out how far I should go.
Let's see. I don't really know how to use this tool on Roll20, but that's not right.
Is it a circle?
It is a circle.
Oh, then it's just a 15-foot square. It's just 15 in every direction. So
yeah, I guess I could do it as
3. A square. Okay, so I can get to like there. Cool. I'm now going to cast. Let's see. Those are all concentration. Ooh, let's do dissonant whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
So he's got to make a wisdom save.
I think his hit might just explode.
Miserably fails.
That's 24 psychic damage. And is that other thing concentration?
Spiritual. What are you talking about? Expeditious retreat?
No, the thing that he casts.
Yeah, it is concentration.
So he's
So
got to
I'm
make
gonna
a
find
con
out.
save too to keep that up.
Yeah. And actually, you did enough damage that it's more than 10. It's 12. He keeps concentration. Are you doing anything else?
That's my go.
All right, so thankfully, Soren just did that because as the sword is about to cleave into you, he was driven away, and that would have been another 3d8, but you're out of it now. There's still a ring of swords extending out that far right there to there.
Are you climbing the wall?
Assumingly, that's what he's doing. If you're muted, Toki, we can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Said I'd get behind this wall.
Okay.
Use my bonus action to say paste.
All right. Are you ready in an action, or are you just staying there?
I'm just standing there for now.
Okay. So this guy, he plants his staff in the ground and lets out this shout. It's like this berserker bloodlust shout, and you all can hear it. And from his staff in one hand and flame in the other, they kind of twist up and form a bunch of different colors before settling on black and orange and red. And they twist in the sky, and he laughs maniacally. And all at once calls it down to this place. And only
You're cutting out.
He's an Oni.
and it
Kenji, you
It
cut out the
laughs.
entire, like, 30 seconds.
Okay, so this guy raises his staff, and two flames come, one from his staff, one from his hand, and they form this orange and black and red sphere that he calls down to a spot next to him. And only Soren can see this at the moment. Ty, you could poke your head around, but he summons down this fire elemental next to him that lets out this laugh. This terrible sulfuric smell fills the air, and he whips around two curved swords made of black iron.
Oh, we need to
Hey, look,
kill
the side quest. How do you get his salts?
Guess I'll have to find out.
You kill him when you pick up the dust.
Fuck.
You want to go try it?
I can't get close enough on one turn.
No, you can dash.
Yeah, but I won't be able to hit anything.
It's okay. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Could you throw a javelin from there? No.
That could.
Yeah, just run and throw a javelin.
Throw a javelin at the fire elemental.
Okay, go ahead.
I believe he's immune or resistant to piercing, slashing, and not non-magical damage.
I'm not making this reckless because I don't.
Good call.
Yeah. Well, I got one more throwing in our javelin.
Oh my god, these rolls.
Shit.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I can't throw for
those
shit.
don't hit. It just one bounces off the spiky pauldrons, and the other one just sails past him as he kind of lifts his flame and morphs around it. He laughs and points his scimitar at you. You standing there?
What?
Are you standing there, or do you have any other movement? I don't know if you moved your whole.
I moved 35, so I guess I'll move up 5. Like, come at me, bro.
Okay. Doc.
Can't see none of them, right?
I mean, you definitely know that there's a thing there. There's roaring flame, but you'd have to move up to get line of sight for an attack.
Unless I use Sacred Flame.
Yes.
Doing it on whoever I could see.
I get the fire elemental would be the one you could poke around and see that there's a roaring flame there and drop it down. So. Okay, it fails its save. And despite the fact that it's flame, because of the radiance of it, it burns a hole right through this fire elemental for a moment before the flame reforms. It turns to you, Lawrence, but it's just sort of facing a wall, and it lets out a fiery roar and turns its attention back to Fang. In turn, or
Who's injured around here?
Besides yourself, I am.
I am.
I am. My horse is.
Fuck your horse.
Look, fuck you. How about that, motherfucker?
Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I mean, bonus action, mass healing word.
Oh, don't waste that
bonus
yet. I'm at full health.
what happened? Oh,
So you guys don't want it?
I mean,
It's
You're-
up to them. I'm at full health. They could probably use it though.
I have to look up the area again.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Oh, so you'd be able to get everybody.
I'm just the healthiest man in the world right now.
Okay,
13
so
total.
everybody in the party gets 13 hit points back.
I wish I could get temporary hit points. That'd be great.
Should have been a shifter.
All right. Did you use all your movement, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Okay. Taz, you hear a roaring flame on the other side of this wall, and it's terrible. It smells like sulfur. It smells like the worst forge grime ever. Right on the other side of this wall.
10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on. I'm going to shank this dude from behind. Because technically I should be able to reach him. With the lance and the long limbs.
Yes, you can.
21.
Yeah, that hits. So you stick him from behind, but he's ripped, and so he just kind of.
Oh yeah, no,
blasts.
but he has to make a con save or lose control of that motherfucking elemental.
That's
I think.
no.
I
I'm pretty sure he
think.
doesn't, but I can look it back up. But
Yeah, if it's conjure elemental, yes, it's concentration.
Wait, when it go reckless, when it go insane?
Yeah, it
but they
doesn't
usually
go
want to attack
away.
the person. They want usually attack the person who summoned them. Is the thing,
right, okay. hold
Well,
on.
and it'll attack the thing closest to them for sure.
which is definitely him.
He makes it.
Shit. All right. Second verse, same as the first. There you go.
Oh, there you go, homie.
That's not too good. 20.
Okay, he's still up. I'll roll it again.
Cool. Cool.
Makes it again.
Action surge. Hit this boy 2 more times.
Yeah. Makes it.
Well, I swear to God, I hate this guy with their fire of my being.
He probably has Warcaster and has advantage.
He finally fails on that last one.
Oh, shit.
I'm surprised he's not dead after that last one. Cool.
Oh, it's tough.
10, 15, 20, 25. Safe.
Pussy. I scream across the yard.
You say it's all of a sudden this fire almost just stops and just starts turning towards him. Shit. There's no need to mark him. He's essentially dead. He's a dead man walking.
If he's near dead, he has a direct path to escape.
Yeah, but the fire elemental's up before him. Plus, even if he tried to run, he'd have to get an attack of opportunity from the elemental. And I'm 90% sure that thing's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, but you should have stayed to block the rat.
I could have. But my horse doesn't. My horse is weak. I think the service speed, y'all.
Soren.
That's not me.
That's the dude who ran
It's
away.
not you, but does that hit you?
Does an 18 hit me? Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
He sends a guiding bolt in your way as he turns around.
See, making them run away only solves your problems temporarily. Soren.
Well, I saved Ty from a lot of damage.
Yeah, he did actually, because he would have started his turn there. So, I have to look up the.
Not Necro. Lawrence, what's the damage on Braid? Fucking guiding bolt.
I get it.
It's 46, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
did
upcasted
in a
it.
second. Yeah, he upcasted it, but didn't do too well. So you take 10 fire damage,
I like pat it out. I'm like, oh, hot.
and something has advantage on you next time it hits you, but you're not really near anything. He moves up there behind the tree.
I'm surprised he didn't run at Ty up there. He's not
Yeah,
feared
plans.
anymore. Oh, shit. That's not good.
Actually, he doesn't know Ty's there, so
30,
That's right. He was stealth.
40. I did 50 points of damage to this dude. He's still standing. That boy took it like a champ.
Wildfire elemental.
What? No, I'm talking about the dude who I stabbed, not the fire elemental. I didn't touch the fire elemental.
he's going for Fang.
God.
Oh.
Fucking damn it.
Steps forward and swings at you.
Rip.
Yeah, that hits. Get ready to roll my new character.
And
What's
until you
9
take.
divided by 2?
I round down on everything. So also until someone takes an action to douse you, you take 3 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
And suddenly we're not getting great water.
Do I take that 3 now or at the start of my turn?
At the start of your turn.
Okay.
And then it's just gonna. I have to look up. Let's see. It's actually gonna go forward, and you think it's about to swing, but its armor seems to kind of dissipate, and it turns into pure flame, and it stops on your space, and you'll actually take that 3 now. Or no, we'll keep that your started turn. And you'll take 5 fire damage now as it just stops right there.
Does anyone have a bucket of water?
It doesn't stack your started turn damage or anything, but this flame just envelops you. Soren.
Is it possible to prestidigitation the flames off of him?
It specifically takes an action, so.
Prestidigitation technically is an
if
action.
I could use it as an action.
Oh, I have to read prestidigitation. Let me see.
It says that
It's an action to cast it.
It says torch or small campfire. This is a raging flame, so I'm going to say you'll have to actually get close and pat him out with an action. Because that's also how
fuck
it's
that.
worded. So.
Sorry.
Also,
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter anyway because the fire elemental is literally on top of him right now, so he would just reignite.
Yeah, exactly. So, can I target the fire elemental, or is it like it's gonna hit him too?
Still can. Let me. Yeah, you still can.
Okay, then I'm gonna move.
Also, I'm gonna fix this. He's there. I'm just not gonna have him on top, so he's not.
Okay,
That's what she said.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast some dissonant whispers on him. Hopefully, he'll get scared and run away. Let's see how this works.
Okay, it fails its save and flees away from you. Out toward that way. You see it suddenly, just as it's about to burn you again, Fang, suddenly the flame moves away and it just rushes over to that area, and then the armor and the scimitars reform where it is.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so because it's forced movement, right?
If it moves out of its space, it still take.
That's a strange thing. Yeah, because I don't know the definition of forced movement, so.
Forced movement would be if I tackled you out of the way, tackled you out of the space, or force you and pushed you out of the space. You made it take its turn to take its action or reaction to run.
Yeah, because like if you're feared and you run past someone, they still get an attack of opportunity. So this would be like the same.
According to sage advice, it does take the opportunity attack. So go ahead, Fang.
Does that hit?
That hit. Yep.
Hey. Ignore the 10, but damn, I did good on that slashing.
Yeah, that's rage for you. You get a
Rage
pretty
is
good
only
hit
2.
in.
I got a 6 and a 5 on that, plus mods.
So you get a good hit in, but just as you're hitting it, it seems like your blade just kind of passes through the flame, and it definitely affects it, but it's just not a very good hit. It's not as good as it should have been.
It took 9 psychic from the whisper too.
Yes. All right. Soren, anything else?
Yes. I will just move away.
Okay.
Let's see where I should go. Well, you know what? I haven't been using these at all. I'm gonna inspire. Who should I inspire? Who fucks up rolls? Fang. Fang, you've been fucking up rolls. I'm gonna give you some inspiration. I'm just gonna play a note on my piccolo. Do 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 do. Don't fuck up, and I run away.
Okay, so what is it? What
I think it's
die?
Oh, it's a D8.
It's a D8. Okay.
Or no, D10. D10.
10. Okay.
Wait, what level are we?
We're 6.
Oh,
6.
okay.
You fool!
So is it a D10 or a D6? 8.
Oh no, it's a D8.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, D10, because at 5th level.
Make up your mind.
It's D10. It's a D10. I double checked. I just read it incorrectly.
Nope. Wait, it's a D6. What?
no, it's not a D6. It's a D8.
I know.
It's a D10.
D3? Toki, it's you. You've been doing nothing for a while.
Yeah. Ty,
I've
how about you?
actually
help?
not been doing nothing for a while. I've been doing nothing while y'all take your.
And my turn is the last like 5 seconds. I hit it and I run.
Yeah, but everybody else's turn took like 45 minutes. I see y'all out here getting your ass whooped by this elemental.
Which you cannot see because you are behind a wall.
I'm pretty sure I can feel the heat.
Thank you, Mr. Hades.
So what are you doing, Ty?
Going after this guy.
Okay.
Oh.
What a beautiful morning.
That definitely hits.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Does he get
He
sneak
is-
because he was hidden?
No, he does not. Oh, wait, no, he's hidden. That's right, he was hidden. So, yeah, he gets sneak on that.
Nice.
He is barely holding himself together.
Hiya, you remember little old me? Oh, that's the end of my turn, by the way.
His eyes light up with this flame, and as he's about to fall, he just laughs maniacally, shoves past you, and he says, Varashna will return with or without me. Lets out this
Dude, he's-
maniacal laugh and casts a fireball on himself. Right where he's
Oh,
at.
Motherfucker.
Fucking metal.
So I get
He
advantage
just
on
pulled
this
a
dex save because I can see this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did he
So-
just pull a Chaozu?
I'll
Yes,
use
he
my
did.
reaction to half the damage, but I'll just flip him.
He actually pulled a Vegeta.
The fire
so
spreads
what's the
around
DC?
corners, so anyone within a go ahead and make a dex save. Anyone within a 20-foot radius of where he's at, including around corners. So
I'm good.
I think I'm golden.
Does that 19 work?
yeah, you both make it.
Huh.
It's basically it hits.
I swear to
everybody
God,
with Sora.
if you don't stop trying to kill me and my fucking horse, I don't know how this thing is. I don't know how this. I don't understand that. How does it go over a
Don't you have
wall?
a thing? Don't you have a thing?
Period.
It says it goes
Explosion
around
breaks
corners.
the wall down.
It specifically says on the spell that it goes past wall. Don't you have a thing though where you can give your horse
No.
evasion or something?
No, I do not. That's like not at
That was a mounted
fifth level.
combat. I thought it was part of your feat.
Sixth.
It's not a fifth level though. That's the problem. That's like a high level thing, which is why Cavaliers are still useless.
Well, if you multi-class,
They'd still be useless because the whole point is trying to protect the horse, and there's nothing in there to protect the horse because mounts in 5e suck.
Yeah, they're not useful.
That's a dead horse. That is a dead horse.
Hold up.
That's a dead me. I mean, don't you have counterspell, you useless motherfucker?
No, not yet.
Don't you have level 3 spells?
Nope. I'm not level 6 bard.
Yeah, it says if your mounted combatant feat, if your mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the save and throw and only half damage if it fails.
Oh, well, it takes half of whatever this is about to be. Oh, in that case, it was never injured to begin with. That's stupid.
All right, so Lawrence, I need a save from you. Thing, I got your
What level
save.
bard are you?
I'm a level 5 bard.
You get 2 third-level spells. Or spell slots.
Yep. I know, but I don't have enough. I don't know it. I don't have enough knowledgeable spells to put that in there.
All right.
All right, Lawrence, give me a dex save and we'll get this rolling. Aaron, it might have deaded around again, but anyway, 40 fire or 20 if you save.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, the horse is down again.
I take 10 damage. Yay.
I'm down to single digits, guys.
I just flip off the horse. Dude, god dang it, my horse is down again.
Your horse flips too, I guess, with that dex save.
Hmm?
Oh wait, was that 6 for your horse? Or?
That 6 was from a horse.
So please tell me
Oh,
he just
okay.
killed himself with that.
Oh yeah, he's dead for sure. He had 2 HP, so he's dead. But I don't know what Lawrence is doing because I think he's like that again. But you actually all made that save except for the horse, so you all take 20
Yep.
except for Ty, who takes 10 because of uncanny dodge.
My horse takes 20 because it's freaking because of my feet, but it only had like 16 health out of 19, so it's down. It's down.
We have to roll dex.
Yeah, roll a dex save.
If I'm fell, I'm down.
Heal it down. Heal it down.
Oh, hell.
Yeah,
I
he's
want to
down.
point out he rolled the same thing as my horse.
So,
You were about as dexterous as a horse.
Well, luckily you healed yourself, because if not, that might have outright one-shot you. No death saves.
So, it takes a turn to put out this fire, right?
No, it takes an action, yeah. So you take 3 damage, I guess, but
Yeah.
it
but
takes
if I-
someone's action. It doesn't have to be yours.
Wait, what?
It just takes all it is. You take the 3 damage because you start your turn on fire, but as long as any creature uses an action to put that fire out, it goes out. Doesn't matter who does it.
Yeah, I know. It's just I can't second attack if I put the fire
Yeah.
out.
Wah.
Don't worry, we'll get them next turn. They're gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Cool. Just so I know when my horse is going to die.
All right, I'm gonna take this turn to put out the fire because the fire damage alone will knock me out.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over here. Fuck.
You can hide. No, you can't. You used an action.
Yes, I know. Hey. Did we buy potions?
Lawrence has a bunch.
God damn it.
I'll bring him up on my turn. I'll healing word him.
All right. Do you do anything else, Fang? I don't know if you have like a.
I got nothing as a bonus action.
Well, the good news is you don't have to re-rage because of the fire damage. So.
Yep. Yep.
Lawrence, death save, please. Watch him roll a 20. Close.
Almost.
One success.
Saz looks at Lauren, looks at his horse, looks at Lawrence, looks at his horse.
Wait, have you been rolling death throws for your horse?
No, I know. My horse just went down. It just became my turn.
Yeah, it's just his turn and they go on the same initiative, so.
Which means. Hayakasha. Well, that's one failure. Also, you better heal my freaking horse because I'm giving you a greater healing portion.
All right, you're just gonna feed it to him then?
Yep. Just shove the ball in his mouth.
Oh yeah, you have the big old arms, so you can do that from there. All right, well, Lawrence, you get a greater healing then, and you're up.
What is it? 84? 44. 884.
Yes, it's
84 plus 4.
For a greater?
Or
Yeah, 44 plus 4 is greater healing.
That's bullshit. That's what that is. Who said you could roll, sir?
Plus 4, so that's 12.
Yep, so you're up.
And that was my action, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't have anything else I can do, so that's it.
Oh, this guy's not even here. He got vaporized, so I'm just gonna delete his thing.
Wait, didn't your horse get healed?
What?
Didn't your horse get healed? There's 5 of them.
Yeah, you healed it for 13. It took 20 points of damage. It had a total. It had 16 out of 19 health. It was out.
Okay. So this guy moves up here, but as he goes through, a fiery scimitar comes down in the back of his head because there's no longer a pyromancer to control, which hits. And you just see this guy run past, and he gets singed. And he's still trucking, but he seems to be not quite as much of a zealot as that pyromancer was. As he rushes forward, the sword spinning. You'll actually get hit by that tie.
Oh wait,
no, wait.
He has to make a con save.
That's right. I don't think he even has con, so. Nope. So he makes it. So
Damn.
11 necrotic, or 5 if you make the wisdom save.
Wait, does that
2 if you
2?
uncanny dodge. No, it misses you. It just misses you.
It barely misses you. It sweeps like 2 inches in front of your face. You fail, so 11.
Uncanny dodge, take half.
Oh, he has no reaction, so.
Oh, he already used it.
Yeah, because that guy went directly after him, so.
God is good.
Though. Oh, actually, he can. What am I talking about? He's going to drop a sacred flame of his own. He's going to try to target you again, Ty. This guy's really going for you. So go ahead and make a deck save.
Man, he really doesn't like you.
Okay, that'll do it. So you take 6 radiant, or fire, actually, we'll say it's fire. And to make sure he can move. Oh, he can move more than that. He turns his gaze southward, and seeing as he's already hit the priest, he rushes over and stops here, and he points at you, Soren.
Why
Says-
me? Why
and
didn't he
says-
attack this guy?
And says something in the terrible, strange language, and
Do you speak primordial?
it's Ignan.
No, I don't speak Ignan.
If you spoke primordial,
Primordial,
you speak Ignan.
Yeah,
If you speak primordial,
So-
you understand Ignan.
yeah.
I
that's
speak
what
like
it
every
was.
language but primordial.
So unless
You
anybody
fool.
here speaks primordial, then he ushers some kind of challenge.
I speak goblin and giant, sir.
And Soren, it's your turn, in fact.
This dude just laid the gauntlet down with you.
He's like barely been touched at all. I don't want to just dance with this dude. I don't have that much health.
Take the coward.
I will.
path.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take my action. I am going to shoot a crossbow at him. This will be
Okay.
fun. Where did I even put crossbow? Oh, you know what? Yeah, hand crossbow. Here we go. No, that's terrible. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Wow. Yep.
Does the second one hit?
No, barely misses.
Okay.
It's actually no. I'm wrong. It does hit. Never mind. I got his AC mixed up. So yeah, second one hits.
I have an idea, and it's really stupid.
13 damage. And then I'm just gonna. That's force damage. I'm gonna run away.
So you send an Eldritch Blast at him, and it's a pretty good hit, dead center in his chest. You send a second one out, and he goes to dodge around it, and he starts to even laugh as he does so, but he miscalculates and doesn't dodge far enough. You kind of redirect your blast, and you just blow one of his pauldrons straight off.
It's like in Mass Effect where you could do the throws, and you can like curve them. It's like that.
Yep. Basically, and this pauldron just goes flying off.
Then I'm gonna give him the peace sign and bounce the fuck out of there. And on my way, I'm like running, 30 feet. On my way, I'm gonna bonus action do healing word on Lawrence.
Okay.
Not Lawrence's horse.
No, it's Taz's horse.
Taz's
Yeah, I don't give a
horse.
shit about the
Taz's
horse.
How
The horse
many-
is useless to us right now.
Wait,
The
how
horse
much?
is the only reason I had advantage on all my attacks.
How much HP that horse has?
19 total. Horses suck in this game.
But he took. Wait.
He took 20. Well, technically he shouldn't have took damage to begin with, but whatever. But he took 20 damage.
So Lawrence, you get an extra 6 hit points. You're probably gonna get rocked soon.
Oh, this is a stupid idea. I'm gonna need to be healed because I gotta. Oh, this is gonna be so
Try to
stupid.
grapple it.
That's exactly my plan.
You can't grapple fire, bro.
You want to bet?
All right, Ty, you want to dance with this fire elemental? Actually, you started your turn in that guy's space, so
Oh my god, I'm turning my turn in. Which guy's space?
the spirit guardian space. So another whiz save for that.
Ooh, he rolled well.
Bullshit, though.
Also, you have your reaction back, so uncanny dodge is now available again. Don't make it.
Is it a wisdom save? I
Yeah,
thought
it
it was
is.
a dex save. Oh, okay.
No, not for spirit guardians.
Nah, I'll take the 9. Fuck it.
All right, so you take 9 damage using your uncanny dodge anyway, because it's a failing save.
I don't think this guy's at a lot of health. He's taking a lot of damage.
He's
Yeah,
been having a lot of damage though.
He's like a zombie right now.
Fuck
priest.
off.
Oh, you mean that guy? Yeah, that guy's.
He makes the save.
Cookie, I don't think you get sneak attack on spells.
It's just automatic. He has it on for all his things. But he makes that save, so
I'm climbing over this wall. Leave me the fuck alone. Damn it.
okay. It's just difficult terrain, so you can get over there with 10. All right, anything else? Stealth, bonus action, hiding. Okay. Fang.
So, if I move an inch, I'm gonna get hit by spirit guardians, right?
No, it'll be on the start of your next turn.
No, if you enter it on any turn, then yeah. So if you move, you'll get hit.
Wait, what? If you enter it, you get hit? That doesn't make sense. You can't enter it and the start of your turn and on his turn?
If he's
No.
already
No.
in it, he doesn't take it again.
Here, what happens is it says an affected creature's speed is halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for a first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make the wisdom save and take the damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chuck javelins at him.
Okay.
You have inspiration, so
Yeah.
good luck.
That does not hit.
Use my D8 inspiration.
It's a D10.
No, it's not. You don't.
It's a D8.
We looked this up.
And it's a D10 at 10th level.
Nice.
JK.
That hits,
Yeah,
right?
that definitely hits.
Please tell me he's dead. Oh, Constitution. Because the spell.
Oh, no con save because he's dead. So how do you want to
Yes!
rival him off?
Thank God. Thank you for that D8. Oh. It goes... I hate this guy, so it goes right in his balls.
All right, and as he collapses and slumps over, the fire from around his neck dies out, and these flaming swords just dissipate into nothing.
And I can walk right over this guy, raise my great sword. Oh, no, I already did my first attack, so I can't call... Can I call Reckless on range?
Yeah, you can call reckless on any attack, I think.
It has.
Let me
Can
double
you?
check that.
Yeah.
Yeah, reckless is on any attack. It's great weapon master. That's melee.
On melee damage attack rolls.
Oh well, shit.
So could I call it now?
Let me read the exact thing. I'll tell you. It says when you make your first attack on your turn. So.
Yeah, but it only gives it to melee weapons.
You would have still had to
but
make
it just says
the claim and then
first
run over
attack.
to him and
Oh,
attack
okay,
him.
I would have still had to claim it. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna do a normal swing.
Okay. That's an interesting interruption to a D&D session.
Sorry.
Cat gave birth.
What? Your cat gave birth? Oh my god, Necro.
That's why he gets such low initiative. He's a doctor in real life too, man. He's a vet.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, unfortunately, that obviously doesn't hit, but...
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Yeah, I can't do anything else because I didn't make a frenzied rage.
Lawrence.
Lawrence steps away to go help a cat
is
give birth.
delivering a cat right now.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about that. In that case, I'll just let him take his turn whenever he comes back, if he comes back. Taz. In fact, because it's relevant, actually, we should probably have him pick up the horse.
Or he could heal me. I'm closer.
I don't know how I should do this then.
Just heal him.
If this thing sneezes on me, I'm down.
Okay, yeah, I'll take control of him then. I'll have him give you... I'll have him do a Sacred Flame on the Elemental and give you a second level healing word. Oh, to you, Fang.
Ah, that's better.
And wow, its dex is higher than I thought. Still fails though, so it gets burned pretty bad. It's looking roughed up now, actually.
The fire demon is burning.
Yes. Alrighty, Taz.
Well, that horse is dead. All right.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen when everyone decided, oh, fuck your horse. Oh.
Well, I mean, I was gonna have him heal the horse so we can retcon it if you want, but
No, because it makes no sense for him to heal a horse when Fang is that injured. Stick the lance in the ground, pull out my Kofesh, and go to town because I got nothing better to do. It's a 16 to hit.
18
Yeah,
plus
that
2.
Well, 18, whatever.
You rolled 2 nat ones.
Do I get sneak because we're flanking? Or something? Yeah, because he's within 5 feet of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
So it takes 12, 14 damage, and then swing at it again.
Why is that 2?
13. What? That's
Dueling.
2 from dueling, but it's whatever.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, I assume. And that's my turn.
Okay, he's gonna swing once at each of you two. first at Fang. Oh,
No.
yeah, that doesn't do anything at all. He just fumbles it, and it dissipates into nothing, and he lets out this groan, and currently only has one scimitar. He's working on reforming the other. All right, Taz, he turns to you. Nope. And yeah, he has people on both sides, so he'll sit there.
Okay. Gonna climb up the wall, get to the corner. I
Wait a
have a
minute.
clear view of him, right?
Yes, but hold on. How much health did your horse have whenever it failed that save?
It had, regardless, it was done. Even though it had never took damage, it took 20 damage. It had 19 health.
No, it
I know
only
this.
takes half if it fails with
It,
9
but the thing was,
It was
40 damage.
Oh, right, it failed to save. Yeah, my bad. Well, in that case,
If it failed to save, it'd be dead outright.
If I have mounted combat, allows me to have takes half the
yeah,
damage
it
of what
basically
I.
gives your mount
Okay.
evasion.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast. I mean, fuck it. I'm just gonna shoot a bow and arrow at it and pray. I mean, I could get up and dirty if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. So let's just shoot a crossbow. Okay. Nope.
You need to pray harder.
And then bonus action, who else is like really low between you two, Fang and Taz?
I got 17.
Taz, what would you say you're at?
Heal him.
Okay. I'll heal Fang again with a healing word. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can. Oh yeah, I can. Never mind. Out of my brain right now.
Are we still fighting?
Yeah, we're trying to bitch slap this campfire. You want help?
Still gotta wait.
That's my go.
Oh yeah, also the horse died.
I expected as much.
Toki, your turn.
Oh, by the way, that thing is marked.
Yep. So you should have been able to hit it, right? When it's decided to swing at Fang.
No, it's when when they take damage. It's when I get an extra hit.
All right.
But it does just have disadvantage on attacks that aren't against me.
Oh, okay. Good to keep in mind.
Holy shit. Crit that sneak attack, baby.
Were you throwing it?
Yes.
Okay, it's like
Yeah.
did you just freaking betray me? Is what was happening in my brain?
Nice. Yeah. So you throw it and it lands. Sneak attack.
Oh no.
It's still a lot.
It's good. That's good. 27. 27. That's fun.
And get a good hit. It sinks right into its. So where its pauldron had been blown off by the Eldritch Blast from Soren, the dagger sinks right in, and instead of going through like most of the time, it actually takes a moment to fall through the flames before it clatters to the ground. Good hit. Anything else?
How is this fucker's not dead?
I hide behind the.
Okay.
I raise my sword and I'm saying, I just want lunch! Reckless, great weapon master.
I think that hits.
It's 24. Is he dead yet?
No, because he only took 12 of that.
Yeah, we gotta get you a magical sword. This shit ain't working.
Yeah, a silver weapon doesn't technically work against these guys, so even when I'm hitting them with everything else, it's still not hitting them.
$23.
Well, it's 19 minus 5, right?
No, it's 21 minus 5.
Oh, because you did reckless. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, so the flames begin to flicker and shrink, and it seems to be fading.
So effectively, I'm fighting a fire with a torch, is what you're telling me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Lawrence.
Nope. That's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't do it.
Second attack.
Hits.
Misses. Well, no shit.
No, that hits. 17.
8. That's it.
Okay, so it flickers even more and begins to fade. And on its turn, it goes spread eagle and puffs out what you guess it's its chest. It's just all flame. The armor disappears, the swords disappear, and it tries desperately to dissipate and move in all directions and into the ground. I'm going to say that you guys within melee can try an opportunity attack because it's moving. It's trying to leave, so it's going to move away.
Oh,
Not
nice.
even gonna roll. Not even gonna roll.
Yeah, that's
You
plenty
should
enough.
probably roll.
How do you
Oh, damn.
do that?
Roll to 0? Oh,
No, that's dueling.
No, that was enough. That was exactly enough. So, Taz, you get it. How do you want to do that?
Just start bashing that motherfucker in the ground with the Kofesh over and over again. Over and like this, like it gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, it keeps
How much he's
trying to
bashing this thing in.
it keeps trying to resummon and its armor, but every time it does, you just bash it away and dent it and break it, and dust flies everywhere. Flame flickers, and somehow, despite the fact that your weapon is only physical, you're able to. It's almost like you're breaking this fire and tearing it apart. And then eventually there's nothing left but a pile of orange dust, and you just continue bashing into it.
Yep.
And clattering to the ground is one of its fiery scimitars, black iron, laying on the pile of dust.
So, I say we grab the salts and call it for a night.
Yeah, I mean, there's a excavation we have to explore and all that
Yeah,
jazz.
That's going to be for next time,
Yeah,
definitely.
there's no
Yeah, we'll take a rest.
Yeah, you all can loot stuff at some point, but all you see now is that one of its black iron fiery scimitars fell to the ground on top of its dust.
Hey, who likes scimitars?
That would be the rogue over here.
Grab it.
I pick it up because
Make sure don't forget about the salt.
Yeah, Fang, your salt's there.
I pick up the ashes and I guess I put them in a vial.
They spark, you take 1 point of fire damage, but you're able to get them into the vial. It gets very hot and uncomfortable, and you fear that it might begin to crack, but for now it's okay.
Who gave me their greater healing potion?
Taz did.
I hand a better version to him.
I brushed past him.
Guess he's still sad about his horse.
Grab the horse, pick it up, and drag it take it into the woods.
All right, it was barely clinging on to life when you found it, and Kalita is slowly losing consciousness.
nah, don't rub it in at all.
Well, he's gonna have his moment where he resurrects it into a celestial, goes paladin, and resummons it as fine steed.
Or he's just gonna get a necromancer to bring it back as an undead horse. Guess you won't be needing that enchanted saddle anytime soon.
Go fuck yourself, because you could have healed my fucking horse.
If he's still alive, I could use.
It's dead. It is dead.
Yeah, that was the thing.
He's a
and
cleric. He has revivify.
The
He can do it
question,
within 1 minute.
the thing was in question because you were AFK, and so I didn't know if I didn't want to just not take a turn because what you did there would have been very relevant, and I didn't know whether to have you heal the horse or not. So
I would have actually.
yeah, that's why I was hesitant to take it. Do you have any more mass healing word? Yeah.
Last healing word, yeah. I have one more third level.
Oh well, I could have done that then.
We'll get you another horse, a better horse.
Did you say that to him?
No, he's in the woods. I was joking. I would not do that. I would
I
fear for
feel
my
kind
own
of bad
life.
now because I could have used a mass healing word and get out of that situation easily, but
All right, guys, I have to go to bed. I have to work.
actually he
tomorrow.
does have Revivify.
Yeah, but isn't it like 1,000 gold?
It's 500. It's a diamond worth like 500 gold.
300.
Oh, I thought you needed a diamond of like 1,000 gold or something.
No, a diamond of 300.
Oh, 300 gold. That's still a lot.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, I guess we'll pick back up in 2 weeks and do a dungeon crawl, I guess, or whatever the fuck is down there.